We're live.
Do it.
Welcome to another edition of the Curse Breakers.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
So, let's just get right into it. A recap. Last session was mostly a roleplay session where the company got to know Squirt a little bit more. Almost got him killed by sending him off into an area by himself where he was attacked by a massive shark. Then they ended up walking back, collecting their reward, meeting saying their goodbyes to the village, and did some last minute shopping, and now they're about to say goodbye to this island for the foreseeable future. Maybe not for good, y'all might come back someday, but you never know.
That's true.
And all members are now, oh yeah, and of course we can always recap on the shenanigans of Silas. Shenanigans of Silas. That has a nice ring to it.
Sinanigans.
Sinanigans. So, Silas was actually able to finally dump off that Rambler's Ruby into a bag in which he gave to the Church of Reu for them to try to hammer out the details of its curse. And right now it's currently mid-morning, and every single one of y'all are getting settled into your rooms on the ship. I believe we already suggested the idea is that it's 2 persons per room, so it's the
Me
2
and the lad.
frontline fighters,
My character sheet.
Taisha and Keziah, Abigail and Penelope, Kent and Asheen, and Silas and their current turtle friend Squirt. Y'all are being settled, and as y'all are putting them together, each of y'all hear a knock on y'all's door, and it's the first mate Rue.
Oh yeah, she was the half orc, right?
Huh?
What door does she knock on?
She knocks on each of y'all's. The area is in the in the same general area, and she says, "I'm here to give you all a tour. Who's interested?
Oh, that sounds good.
Get a chance to meet the crew. Get the chance to get a feel for the sea. Some of y'all, I'm pretty sure, have done your fair share of sailing.
What's the sea?
I've
Say that out of character.
I'm just going to say I've done my fair share of not work.
What?
That doesn't surprise me.
Work? No. Y'all are paying
I
customers,
said not work.
not work.
As in rope. As in rope.
Oh, not work. I thought you. I thought you said.
So
not
now
work.
I realize that he's saying it that way.
But
Yeah,
she still interprets it.
Look at his character. That sounds accurate.
So she still interprets it originally how I did, and say, "No, you're all paying customers. This is free room, free board. You just enjoy the ride as we make our way across. So come with me. Anybody who's interested, those who wish to relax, of course, I won't force you.
I'll get up and go. I'll go.
All right.
I'll join.
I'll go. Sure, why not?
So she puts you. She starts bringing you around to the different parts of the ship that y'all come to know as the Lagan. And the Lagan.
The lagging.
Lagan.
Does it go through the water slowly sometimes? Like, it moves quick and then all of a sudden it stops and
What's
it goes
a
a little
crack
bit
of
further?
It's much
Wow.
How do you spell the lagging?
Lagan.
Sounds like login.
That's Lagan.
Lagan. Lagan.
Lagan.
All right.
Copyright.
Is this like Blue Lagoon?
No, it's based off of
I hope not. Have you seen
It's
Blue
based-
Lagoon?
Some Jaws, another shark movie.
No, I haven't seen Blue Lagoon.
It's based off of an Irish punk band called the Lagans. Anyways, also a drink and also a sea shanty. So she goes around. She brings y'all by. As y'all are going by, y'all pass by the kitchen where she introduces y'all to an individual named Jork. He is a half-orc male who is currently prepping who's currently prepping the lunch. It's you would think it'd be fish, but since y'all just recently made dock, he actually is putting together a meal of mutton and venison for y'all's.
Make sure Silas is mutton. He'll be waiting.
Jork.
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 Better have my
He's
Better
the
have his
right?
mutton.
He's
Yeah.
a chef.
Yeah,
What race is he?
he's a half orc.
You can't tell me that because now I'm just not good at
Rue's the
battle.
first
anything.
mate, right?
I'm getting
Rue's the
my
first
battle.
mate.
She's like, no, my
If
mutton.
you actually
better.
look at the comparison, Rue is the
Didn't
bigger
get
of
my
the two.
mutton last time. Get it this time.
Yeah. He ain't gonna do shit till he gets it. He's not working.
Now,
Wow.
so she takes y'all on the up deck, starts introducing y'all to the cannons and such. She says, even though it hasn't happened for a while, we are known for coming across pirates, being a ship owned by the family known as the Dinglehops. We are sometimes specifically targeted.
Dingle hops?
Dinglehops.
That's the name of the pirates?
No, it's the name of the family that owns this ship that they're sailing.
What the
That's
hell?
the name of
I
the-
would
Give
target this
me
ship too,
give me
but
a knowledge
that's
history.
the grand family of the
That's
Forks?
The Alheimer Smith, his name is my name.
Yeah.
Have we been on this ship
14.
You probably possibly on the way here. Well, then again, if you were coming like away from the continent, from the opposite side, from across the vast ocean, maybe not. I would say no, possibly in this case. Maybe you put on with a bunch of people who are specifically immigrating over here. So what did y'all get?
Yeah, 14.
That'd be enough for both of y'all who did a not fair bit of traveling to get this far. You know the Dinglehops are a family of is a well-off family of gnomes. They have a lot of influence in the port city of Alit. They own quite a few boats. Some they put on for luxury reasons, others for shipping, and they're pretty much the family that runs the port town itself.
Interesting.
And he did say, and this is one of their boats. So since we shouldn't need to be using any of these cannons, but just in case, who here is capable of? Because I'm pretty sure you'll be willing to. You look like the types that are willing to fight for your lives if it came down to it.
I've never used one in my life.
Well, it's simple, and she goes through the working of it just in case, and you learn that it's going to take an action to load it and then an action to fire. If anybody who has proficiency with cannons, which I'm sure none of y'all took, which is fair, it would normally take a bonus action to load and then fire.
What's a cannon?
And you can have a choice between using your intelligence modifier or your dexterity modifier, either to aim it properly or to put in the mathematics, should we need to put it to use.
So I found an excellent
This is a-
solution.
This is for
So this is, this maybe not necessarily for this trip, but this isn't going to be the last time you're going to be on a boat.
Right.
You know what? We just need to buy ourselves a cannon and have someone drag it around.
You want to volunteer for
Squirt,
that?
yeah. I volunteer squirt.
Please no gunpowder. Or I can make the cannon.
You can make a cannon, but your cannons work a little different, don't they? Actually, your cannons work a little different. Like, you like the arcane cannons and stuff, but it wouldn't be the same as like a ship-docked cannon. That would take... One, that'd be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You just stick it on wheels, it'll be fine.
So she then brings y'all over to the deck where Luca's being kept and everything else, like below the storage area. And she walks around. She walks up to the edge of one of them, and she just starts pounding the side, and you hear a metallic cling. You know what that is, right?
Pain.
That's mithril.
Really?
We got the whole bottom line lined up to it. It's a great way of keeping water in without having to sacrifice too much weight.
That's impressive.
Those Dinglehops, they pay for the best. That's why y'all know y'all be good and safe across this ship, even if we run into some monstrosities along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard Mithril's very expensive. Right?
It is. I reckon that just to line a ship like this could cost 5,000 to 10,000 gold itself. the king paid top dollar for this.
You don't say.
And as she keeps on, lastly, she'll point up to the crow's nest. All the way to the top, you can see Delea, our halfling. She usually likes keeping up there and keeping an eye out on any goings on. She's a very special halfling. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they're called whisper halflings. Everybody who wants can roll knowledge history.
I know nothing.
I got a 12.
Okay. 2.
Got 8.
That's bad for you.
Yeah.
You've heard of You've never heard of a whisper halfling. Probably a race that you didn't really care to read up on, considering there might be bigger deals in this world. But you've heard of whisper halflings, but you and you know that they're between the stout and what's the other halfling? I'm trying to remember, but they're basically one of the rarer of the 3 types. You don't know what makes them so special, but you've heard stories about them before.
Okay.
And there is the brother and sister, Jackie and they're basically the ones that take care of repairs. Over there is Ira. She's our helmsman, our backup helmsman. When the captain himself is busy with something else or sleeping. And lastly is Joey, the youngest of the group. Just came along the other day. He's still we're still getting him trained on more complicated things, but he's good at some of the basic work around here.
He's a cat on the way.
Basically, you called it.
What was the other guy before him?
It was a female named Ira, who's the backup helmsman.
Hero.
All these are humans that she just introduced you to. So that's everybody along with the group, and I'll enjoy your ride, folks.
That's not ominous at all.
Well, thank you for the tour. It's
Of course.
informative. It's been a while since I've been on the ship.
We would like for everybody to know, and if there's anything that you need, anything at all, feel free to ask. I'm more than willing to help.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to have a spare spyglass, would you?
Sure, why not? You want to do a bit of sightseeing while you're up here?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Sure. And she actually pulls one of her own out and just hands it to you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a loan, no. But you enjoy it. But you're more than welcome to enjoy yourself.
Don't break it. It's a loan.
There you buy it.
Sorry, those things cost $1,000.
Be very gentle with it.
Yeah, they're expensive.
That's why I want it.
I think
They
I'm
cost
going
$1 million.
to go up to the crow's nest
Mhm.
and just enjoy say hi to Delia,
Mhm.
and then just take a look around.
Okay.
Enjoy the scenery.
You see her kind of sort of just keeping a look up. You see her kind of occasionally looking up at the sky. She actually doesn't quite notice you climbing up, and she's like, "Oh, hello there. Can I help you?"
Good day. I just wanted to enjoy the sights.
Oh, fair enough. I guess you're part of that crew earlier that got hired on, didn't you?
Indeed.
Just
My name
magic.
is Kanan.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. And you meet her. She's very twitchy and very coffee is definitely a thing in this world, and you can make a guess that she's sort of hyped on it.
See anything interesting so far?
No, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. Rourke, great man to work under most of the time, but he's been he's been hoping for something big to happen for quite a while now.
Really? Why is that?
Oh, you didn't? He used to be a privateer once upon a time. Went
Oh.
straight. Him and Rue both went straight some time ago. Decided to put their skills into serving the Dinglehops. They still got their old ship, but just kind of a rundown thing. This is like them trying to put their trade into more honest work. But
So
he was hoping the richer the people he could work for, the bigger the dangers. And lucky for me, at least, as hasn't been the case.
Man, just
he misses the excitement, the thrill of battle.
Something like that. Yes.
Well, Well, when was the last time your crew was engaged in something?
Oh, well,
Last time you saw something dangerous in these waters?
we've been mostly coming back and forth from the strait, being the main passenger and shipment between Alit and Cruvicien, so lucky for us, not a lot. I heard stories about, pirates that tried to nick this area, but since it's been so populated with not just us, but many other ships, it's considered a well-guarded route in general.
All right,
So, as far as I've been on, none yet.
that's good. Good to know. Thank you.
Of course.
I'll just kind of stand off to one side as she does her thing, and then I'll keep an eye out. When she's not paying attention, I'll take a swig of my special brew.
Your special brew. So, yeah, she's just kind of looking there. She's looking there. You hear a voice in your head. No, we never know.
That's the point.
So, she's not paying much attention to you. I'm not even going to have you roll sleight of hand or anything. She's focused on the outwards. Anything else anybody else is doing? That any kind of interest? I know you're doing a spyglass.
Yep.
You just want to give me a general perception check with advantage.
Sure, with advantage.
You are using a spyglass at the moment.
Hopefully, don't see any unwanted guests. That's a no.
Did you roll two very low ones or two very high?
Two very low.
You have no clue what you're doing with this thing.
2 3s. Plus
You-
a 3, so that's 6.
So
Wow.
you may have used some sort of telescope and stuff before, but this particular one seems very.
Try to wipe it off.
You try to wipe it.
Can't see.
I'll let you roll one more. I'm technically giving you super advantage, but I'll let you roll one more time with a single.
20 plus
So-
3.
So that's all I needed was just a little rub, a
It
little bit of elbow grease.
Julio, roll me a d10.
Sure.
That's 20 that shit.
You realize you're looking to it backwards and turn it around instead of working.
That was backwards.
Oh shit! I dropped it. Hold on.
Oh shit! No! Oh no!
Hey, that's a 6.
A 6.
You go my first?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's lost.
You see nothing but calm seas all around you.
Cool.
Good luck in that.
I'll find it.
If it continues on this way, then
I know usually I come to get something out.
this might be one of the futures that you can add that where you won't end up having,
Shipwrecked on a deserted island, right?
or at the very least, some sort of stress
It's on page.
filled information.
Well, let's all remember those sage words: a 3-hour tour.
3 hour tour. 3 hour tour. Wasn't at the end of the series they found out that civilization was very close by and they just never walked to it?
No.
Oh,
No, they had a movie where they got off the island. They found out the civilization had already advanced ahead of them, and then they ended up shipwrecked on the same island.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about?
That's actually.
Gilligan's
Island.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Right now, nothing but simple calm seas going on ahead. Anything else of interest anybody's wanting to do?
Yeah, I want to see if there's any weather coming that we should be aware of.
Oh,
Ask a lad and ask the ones that if you ask a lad who's looking around in his telescope and or if you shout up to alright, fucking forgot her name. I think it was Ira, right?
You mean the one in the crow's nest?
Still late.
Lilia.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Ira is the helmsman,
Yeah.
or Delia, who's up on the this
Crow's
is my
nest.
notes. Crow's nest.
Hey, you see anything about weather?
You hear a voice in your head. Calm seas ahead, sir.
Interesting.
I hear a voice in my head.
And it's
Is this ship talking to me?
Not me this time.
It's a siren,
Shit's
probably.
talking to him.
You know what?
That's
Legitimately, yeah. Is the ship talking to me? Do I think the ship's talking to me?
Oh, wow, what's your intelligence?
It's really low.
you've never heard her speak
Yeah, it's just a
before.
10.
You never. That's not low per se.
That's
Yeah,
actually
that's
average.
That's
average
very
intelligence.
average. I would let you interpret it how you'd wish. You've never heard her speak before. So,
I've also never been on a ship before.
you've had to have been on the
Never
ship to
been
get
on a
over
ship.
here.
He's an island native.
Were you native to Curvus and this? No, you had to have been because you worked in because you were at the Temple of Feronius before coming over here. As a matter of fact, you probably came over here to escape that bullshit. And when you found out there was a Temple of Ray, you were like, motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? You got banished over here.
Oh, dad, God.
That sounds great. You caused so much trouble that
Banished and then kicked
you were
out.
just-
He
you were
got
just-
banished.
Prison boat.
Jesus.
So I was legitimately kicked out of the club. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
So, how would your character interpret that?
What the hell's going on?
That's our. Do you say that out loud or in your head?
Yeah.
And Rue's just like, that's their special abilities. Whisper halflings. They can send short distance messages to other people's minds.
The
It's very.
boat's a halfling?
I'm sorry. What?
Boats actually.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my
I
god.
think he's doing drugs.
Anything else?
He's doing my business.
Yeah. What are we going to have for dinner?
Do
Oh,
like a vodka
well,
shot?
more than likely fish, but we're getting lunch prepped for y'all at the moment.
Oh, sweet.
Don't forget
Yeah.
the mutton.
We got grog, beer, or just simple water for anybody interested.
Thank you, ship lady.
Ship lady, okay.
Shit, lady.
This one right here, I'll tell you.
Lady?
Any other points of interest anybody
All
that
right,
wants to
Sheila.
do? Hi, Sheila. So, Rourke, the captain, comes up and says, "Alrighty, dinner is served. We got, he actually invites y'all down to the kitchen dining area where y'all see a nice, decent sized round table where y'all could just sit around. Dinner is served. You noticed it's basically him and Rue there. All the ship hands and whatnot are taking care of their general duties, and y'all are given mutton. Y'all are given sides of like grilled vegetables and other stuff that y'all normally have eaten while y'all were on Cruvasian, and as well as y'all's choice of different types of beverages.
Wow.
And
All right.
he just he says, "Okay, so working for a king, how's that been?
Uneventful.
So what?
Really? He,
Is that what you call it? Uneventful.
What do you consider eventful?
Well, I mean,
We fought goblins. We fought shades.
yes. Shout
That's-
out.
y'all did all that under
Apparently.
the. Are y'all the king's like personal? Are y'all like some sort of sub army or mercenaries that
No,
he's-
They're his
no.
traveling band of monkeys. Essentially.
You know, that's
Speak for
pretty
yourself.
accurate.
I'm
monkey,
curious.
sir.
I'm finding out y'all are all goblin slayers. Y'all, and you said shades,
Shadow.
shadows.
Yes. Have you ever seen a shadow?
I've heard stories when you've been on the adventures of like you hear things, though I've never personally seen them. Not many shadows along the sea. Always other kind of undead monstrosities.
Like what?
There's more.
Oh, well, there's the drowned for first and foremost. Basically, think of underwater zombies.
Oh.
Can they even do anything?
Sailors are people who drown who refuse to stay dead.
So can they do something to us on this boat?
Hmm?
You
Can
said
they-
that they're underwater zombies.
Yeah, I mean, there's none in this area. This is usually cursed shipwrecks where maybe got pulled down by some creature of the sea, or just met with bad fortune, and the crew their spirits simply stayed attached to it and refused to move on. When you go on some underwater treasure gathering, you gotta watch out for those sort of things.
I would assume so.
So, any other interesting stories y'all got for me? This sounds. It's been a while since we had a chance to properly cater to well-seasoned adventurers.
You want to hear a story? I'll tell you a story.
If you excuse me, I'll go play and 3 pints of ale to my room.
All right. Abigail excuses herself and he turns towards you. Story? What story?
So you want to hear how I got kicked out of the cleric school?
No.
Clerics.
Was that in character?
Yes. Well, wait. Did you guys fill us in on what you learned
I
about
have
him?
not had
No.
a chance
Then
to
never
tell
mind.
you
I
yet.
can't say anything.
So far, it's
What do
still
you mean?
only me and the Sheen, and
Penelope
Penelope
knows, and
knows.
them two.
And then, of
I
course,
know.
yeah, Keziah and
Keziah.
Aisha. We haven't had
So-
a chance to tell everybody else.
So, what do you mean cleric school?
Oh, the Heronius Temple.
No, where all the paladins get trained.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, this is
You got kicked out. What'd you do?
Oh, I knew
see,
it.
It was just a giant misunderstanding.
That's what they all say.
So one of the my teachers didn't like the fact that
I say.
Yeah, right.
You're not there.
they couldn't take a joke essentially, and they kicked me out.
Ooh.
What kind
What-
of joke?
Please indulge us.
I mean, you can't tell just half the story like that, friend. You got to tell us what exactly did you do that would
Yeah, you
that
started this.
caused you from getting kicked out? Did you tie his belt to the other end of a horse and had him
No,
kicked
no,
and dragged
well-
off, or what?
Oh, that would have been funny, but I did something a little bit less harmful.
Less harmful, like
Yeah.
what?
I tied him up in his sleep, and I wrote Asmodeus is my daddy in whipped cream.
And
I can't believe he's actually openly.
both Rourke and Rue just bust out laughing. Like they very much.
Yeah.
They very much approve of that, and they're just like, huh, man, that must have pissed off a lot of those tightwads.
Yeah, they kicked me out. So obviously,
You know what? The way I see it, you're better off for it. You see,
cheers.
cheers! There's nothing wrong with being a free spirit.
Wow.
You gotta be careful.
No,
Looks like someone's found his people.
He's found his calling.
we're not gonna have to worry about that when it comes to us, are we? You're not planning on tying any of us down to our beds?
Well, it seems like he's got a thing for men, so you always get one to worry.
What?
Damn.
What?
You did it to men, right?
To who?
You did it to a man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See?
Doesn't necessarily mean that he's only.
Well,
Do
you
it
could
as
swing
men.
both ways.
I'm an equal
Could be.
opportunity rapist.
Oh. Then we all
Wow.
Oh!
He went there.
Wow.
You think before that came out of your mouth?
He didn't.
You know what that sounded like?
Unfortunately, yes.
Did you mean for it to sound that way? I hope not.
We're a PG-13 show.
No, we are not.
Not anymore.
But that's right. That's right there, buddy. Hey, there's something else you can edit out.
Equal. Oh, I'm keeping that
Equal opportunity ropist.
in. He said ropist, don't worry.
It's only
Only
slightly
slightly
Can
inappropriate.
you say that in character?
It's off by one letter.
You are a colorful linguist. Then Rue steps in. Have you ever thought about being the one to get tied up?
Oh.
Is that the captain?
No,
No, that's
that's
the
the
half-orc woman.
Yeah,
Does she look strong? Like, pretty strong?
Half work, so she
She meets she meets him at eye level, pretty much. And a thing is, one thing that you can tell about her is that she does exude a certain charisma to her that that is very uncommon around most half-orcs that any of y'all might have been around.
Mm.
Very, very social, very very flirty for starters.
Sexual.
Not quite yet, just flirty so far.
Quite yet.
You never know. You've already showed that you want interest, so
Oh, I'm
she
not.
so she decided to respect that and back off.
I mean, I was rude.
No, you were not rude. You respectfully showed that you weren't interested, and she.
But, I mean, she's giving you attention now.
Well, well, let's face it. Fighter, blood hunter, paladin, y'all probably are the three like tough-looking ones in the group.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Rue, don't worry about it. Especially, well, actually, as she's doing that, you actually do see Rourke kind of sort of flirting with Penelope, who's just kind of sheepishly nibbling on her mutton.
Oh, it's mutton? I'm
Yeah.
devouring that.
But
Do you actually show your face when you're eating?
No.
It's
So
just,
you
he
literally
opens
just
up his trench coat, pulls it,
Yeah.
he takes a glob of meat, puts it in, and just pulls his hand out, and it's just an arm.
Jesus.
Like
Is there a reason you like to hide your face?
Well, from the way it sounds, he's wanted in some areas.
Oh, he's shy.
I'm definitely wanted.
You know,
Wow.
well,
How much is the bounty on you?
Like, I'm gonna tell you that!
I don't know.
So you
it
admit-
sounds like important information.
so you admit that there's a bounty on you.
Really? There's a bounty on you?
Everybody just starts looking at you.
I'm sure if we contacted the Temple of Erroneous, we could probably find out. Well, if it's not more than a few hundred gold, it's not worth my time.
To be honest, if they kicked him out, they probably wouldn't have a bounty on him.
They'd probably just be like, well, let's throw him back in jail.
If he was, that's what Penelope says. Is that if he was kicked out, he wouldn't have a bounty.
Oh, okay.
You're not worth putting a bounty onto them.
Ooh.
Man,
That was-
there is fighting.
That was not
words.
Penelope in character, by the way. That was the DM to you.
Yeah.
Penelope would not say anything like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good because they all started looking at me with freaking money signs in their
Oh,
eyes.
even Rue, you notice even Rue and Rourke were kind of looking at you, kind of like, is that right now? But yeah, I mean, anyways, well, anything else y'all are interested in talking about?
I devour my meat when I leave.
Oh, if that's all there is,
Not the top of
He-
my head, I can't think of anything.
you see him turn to Penelope and he says, "Milady, it was a pleasure to meet you," and then he excuses himself. I got a few duties that I need to attend to. And you actually see him grab a bottle of whiskey as he walks off.
For a game of cards.
Real quick. Can I roll perception to inspect his overall get-up?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna head to bed.
Well, that's probably not going to yield much. 15.
I don't know. I mean, you clearly see that he keeps a cutlass to his side. He actually has a long bow, well, a short bow, I should say. Strapped to his back, and he's get up in studded leather armor. He looks especially dexterous, especially compared to Penelope, who you've noticed is while she can fight, he looks like he could be a lot more nimble, especially in the way he's dressed, and that's what you're able to glean from him.
No.
Oh, and you
no,
you actually do see also a dagger on him as well.
No suspicious looking trinkets or anything.
None. That's what you can tell it's on him.
What kind of card game?
I got a deck of playing cards that I bought.
What card games do you know?
Now, FYI, whatever card game we're playing, we're going to be playing in the background, because otherwise this is going to be poker the game.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I figure we just roll dice.
Oh, I got that too.
I could roll some dice.
Alright.
Actually, speaking of cards, I think we're going to go up deck and I'm going to see if I can try out my new deck of cards.
Doesn't that
Oh,
waste
yeah.
them, or does it
Yeah, that
recharge?
Now, that's the thing.
It'll waste one of
any-
them. How many cards are in there?
Anything, you don't quite know, but you do know that
There's more than like 10, right?
there's more than like 10. There's actually more than there is in a deck of many things.
One
but
card's not going to hurt.
You do know once you use it, it's gone forever.
I wouldn't put that.
But it's up to you.
I would rather know everything I can know before.
But they're all
You actually
randomized cards.
Actually, they're all randomized. Just pick a layer and pull. Actually, you just
There you go. Did you already
Where?
shuffle them?
yeah, I appreciate it. Cool. So Tell me what you got, and I'll tell you what you get.
Oh, it's not on there. It's just you have a list.
No, it's got this. There's a list that tells you.
Oh wow, you got one of the Joker ones early, huh? Which one? Which one is that?
It's I guess it's the color one.
You see a perfect copy of you show up
Of him?
of him.
Oh,
And-
that's fancy.
You actually hear from one of the. You actually hear from one of the deckhands. Oh, looks like we got a magician here.
Oh, ah. Yes, it's a brand new trick I've been trying.
Oh well. Huh. You want to show? You have like a show or something that you put on, or are you practicing? What's going on?
Oh, right now it is a practice for my act. But I have been practicing magic for a fair amount of time now.
Roll me. That's what you do is not magic.
It's 15.
He believes you.
Oh. Hey, I succeeded.
15's a respectably high, is a respectable roll, and you're not going up against like gleamers of
True.
bullshitting. Oh, you want to do that again?
Oh, well.
It's entirely up to you.
I think I would rather do a little bit more practice by myself before I put on the actual show.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, just Ego walks up to it. He puts his hand right through it. Seems harmless enough. Practice as much as you want. Just don't practice any of the more extravagant stuff. This thing might have a strong hull, but it can still burn.
Fair enough. I think I'll just practice in my quarters for now.
Alrighty.
Just remember that unless I say so, like if I come out screaming, whatever may manifest itself outside of my cabin
It's not real.
is not real.
Good to know. Good to know. Just
But if you hear me running, screaming,
you're not doing any kind of summoning rituals here, right?
no.
I don't want to walk up and then find a bunch of little imps.
No.
sitting
I
around
just
on the
don't
deck.
want. I just don't want a boy who cried wolf situation going.
Okay. Fair
If you
enough.
hear me running out screaming, just know that something real is here, and I didn't have anything to do with it.
So you walk. As you walk, your doppelganger follows you, and I believe
How long does this guy stay around?
he I think disappears after a minute. But let me double check that.
What time is it right
So-
now?
Come on, tell
Uh,
me.
Like in the game.
oh,
It is probably closer to afternoon. Probably moving on. As a matter of fact, Laura, roll me a d10.
A D10.
what are you?
8.
8. The ship sinks. I'm kidding.
Oh, that was fast.
Rocks fall.
You actually
She sees a mermaid eating those after.
see.
Another kelpie.
So, any of y'all that excuse yourselves to the deck afterwards would actually see a giant water spout shoot up in the air. And as you go and look over, you see what appears to be a couple of whales swimming alongside the boat,
Oh, how cute.
Oh, so that's what you're doing. Okay.
making
Nice. Interesting.
perfectly normal, benevolent, benign, I should say, whales who took an interest of your ship and is just kind of like, and just simply riding alongside you.
So,
Squirt's like big fish.
dice.
Oh, I bet he would like to
course.
chew on those.
It's fun.
Alrighty.
All right, ladies, did you want to join us?
I'll play.
Sweet. Dice.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Are we gonna do 2d6? Whoever gets the highest.
Yeah.
2d6.
You're not gonna
These
be
are
putting
T20s, man. Bring out the big boys.
Yes.
because these are 2d6. These are
Oh, these are only D6s.
yeah. This isn't D&D dice.
Are we
This is more like liar's dice.
Are we putting down coin?
If you guys are up for that.
Coin or clothing?
Oh, no. Really? Silas, get over here. This is your game.
leaves.
I'm just kidding.
What?
Penelope it starts to leave the room.
No, I'm kidding.
Is this lawyer's
I'm perfectly
dice?
fine with coin,
I'm
though.
down.
It's not liar's dice.
He wants to see somebody.
You already
take
left
his
the room.
whipped
If
cream
one of
out.
y'all wants to go and invite, let other people who are
No
still
one
there.
wants to invite me.
I'll put down, if you want to play Silas, as long as you've got
Sure.
coin.
Poor
Or
Silas.
No coin, just coin.
I've got
Oh,
clothes.
you don't want to see him naked, but you want to see us naked?
I was kidding. It's called a joke.
Oh,
Yeah, I've totally got
I'll
coin.
put down 2 gold.
All right. I always put down 2 gold.
I'm sure. Sure.
Alright.
No,
Alright.
no. I'll put down
Oh, shit.
Always got
20 copper. Or, sorry, 20 silver.
Oh, okay.
That's still 2
You
gold.
know what?
All right.
You just
That's
gotta make
fine.
it
If it
complicated.
equals to 2 gold, that's fine, Silas.
All right.
We have to make it fancy.
What do you? How do you win?
What's
You
the
have to roll
shame?
higher?
Roll
Back and
2d6
watching
and
the
whoever gets
show.
the highest.
Yeah, she does
Pretty straightforward.
7.
7 as
She's
well.
probably
6.
probably quieter from the.
Ah, it's between
Oh.
you and I.
Between you and I, then.
Tiebreaker.
Oh,
Still going.
Okay, let him go. Let him go. We both have 7.
Is
so
it
let's-
2d6?
2d6.
He's studying his wizard. His
That's what he's
spell.
Where at?
11.
Oh,
in the
damn.
room.
Oh, it seems Silas
There's
won.
two Silas.
Silas
Kind of
won.
like, keeping an eye
You
on
got,
everyone.
you got 8 gold.
I did.
Yeah, you just got 8 gold.
Alright, just guys, good night.
Yeah.
He's like, go win while you're ahead. Bye-bye.
That's right.
Wow.
Wow.
So you rolled, you won, and then you ran?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cheapskate.
Right?
Best way to.
Shall we go again?
What a
Keep
fun.
going.
Sure, why not?
2 more gold.
2 more gold. 8.
9.
10.
7.
10.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what the hell?
7, 8, 9, 10. That's funny.
So you won you gain back what you lost plus 4 more.
Shoot, I still lost 4.
Yeah.
I'm still doing pretty good.
Oh, I got a lot of gold. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. That's a lie.
I mean, at this point, I feel like I've been
You know
very
what?
generous.
Now do 2 more gold, but whoever gets the lowest wins. And watch all roll 12.
That'll be interesting, but if we're going to go that, how about we up the stakes?
4.
A platinum.
Do I have a platinum?
Oh,
10 gold.
1
10
platinum.
gold, right?
1 platinum is 10
Are we
gold.
doing lows?
10 gold.
We'll go lows.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm betting.
Single platinum there.
Oh, he's got 10 gold.
Don't forget to mark off what you
I have.
what you do lose.
Well, I got an 8.
Shit.
8.
I got fucking 9.
What'd you get?
9. So it's between us 2.
It's between y'all two.
Alright, Taisha. Let's see.
Yeah, freaking out.
6.
6.
Or we're
Come on,
tiebreaking,
guys.
the money's
The
forfeit.
threads,
Come
of,
on, Ty.
the threads of destiny are being sewn.
10.
6.
Taisha winning a grand total of 30. Well,
30
you lost
gold.
you lost 4, so
Lost 4, but I gained 1
but
platinum.
still you
So
you
she
gained
30 gold.
you gained a
Oh.
platinum from each of them.
Oh, I get 2 more.
30 gold.
Oh, that was awesome. I like that.
As y'all do that final one, you hear a big splash and somebody shout, "Man overboard!"
What?
Not
overboard.
again.
Oh,
It's not Squirtle. He's going after the
Yeah,
damn
pick up my
fish.
dice.
You called it.
I'll
Squirt's
put my
going
dice
after the
up.
fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up top and see what happens. You
When
think
y'all
it's
go
squirt?
up and
I think
inquire
it's
what's
squirt.
going on,
I leave him. I stay in my quarters.
yeah, when
Squirt's
y'all
all
go up
big
and go
fish and
over
went
on, y'all
after
ask what's going on, and Rourke is just like, "Oh, your giant turtle friend left over when he saw a school of fish swim by."
Was he at the table eating with us?
He probably excused himself. Matter of fact, he didn't want the money.
Oh,
He wanted fish.
He's a fish man.
Yeah.
Literally.
So you kind of like see him kind of like get almost swept. They throw a rope over for him, and and you see him kind of struggling not to get swept under the current of the boats, and grab on. But as he's grabbing on, you see him like about 4 or 5 fish tucked inside a shell, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him a strength check, an athletics check to climb out. Yeah, he makes it.
You couldn't just wait for dinner. You couldn't wait to go have them all pull the fish out of the net.
I was hungry. And you just see him take a whole like a good size sea bass and just. Yum.
That'll do, pig.
This is what we've resigned ourselves to.
Hopefully everything's okay with Vince. And then, as you said, night comes. Fish is served. Y'all both. They actually serve it within y'all's room this time. And first day goes by.
First day, huh?
First of three. Fairly uneventful. Lad.
Yeah.
You start having dreams.
Oh, shit. All right.
Many of your previous shipwrecks,
Yeah.
you blacking out. And you somehow always finding yourself safely on shore afterwards. Sometimes other people would survive, sometimes other people won't.
Yeah.
But you always did. Always against the odds.
That's the power of rum, baby.
Yep.
But as you blacked out for every single one, you've always saw these two dark glowing eyes, rode with sharp teeth, and tons of tentacles surrounding it in these blacked out dreams of yours, and that's what you're going through right now. You hear a whisper, we'll have my revenge. Before suddenly you wake up in a cold sweat.
Great.
Great, now he's hearing voices.
It's not a voice in his head this time, it's a dream. Nothing. Something that you were never, as much as you loved adventuring, you never could sleep easy on the ship. Because you know, more often than not, something bad would end up happening.
Always does.
And, yeah,
So does he like rudely awaken?
depends. How would you awaken from something like that? Would you awake with a gasp or a scream or anything abrupt? How would a lad wake up from a nightmare?
Probably just quickly.
Like quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit up kind of awake.
Y'all would not be. It would be two separate beds. How light of a sleeper would Kanan be?
I slept the other night, probably because I don't sleep very much on most nights. So I slept the night before. Probably sleep a little bit, maybe 4 hours, not a full exact long rest.
Mhm.
And he's
Probably
up,
wake up in a sweat.
probably talking to.
The
Yeah.
voice probably telling you over and over again, "He's your roommate. He's your roommate. Come on, he'd understand. He knows what you are."
I'm not going to do that.
It's because he's a guy.
Is that really the only thing that you ever want? You
I'm
can
a
just have a
man.
normal conversation.
I'm a manifestation of your hunger. What do you think?
You're a pain in the ass, is what you are.
And I'm gonna keep being here until you stop fucking around with this
I
oath of
literally,
yours.
4 hours ago, I drank from You Still Thirsty? I'll drink from the.
That was putrid gunk from a bugbear. Look at
Good,
that,
you're
nice
gonna
and fresh, and then suddenly that's when you see him wake up and go, we didn't do anything yet. That's not because of you.
Oh shit. You alright?
Oh, sure. You doing awake? Yeah, I'm okay. Just bad dreams.
I don't sleep much sometimes. Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, I can say that.
You want to talk about?
There's not much to tell. I mean, I think I mentioned before I've been in many ships, and not all of them made it safely ashore.
So it's post-traumatic because of what you've gone through?
Seems so.
I've been on one ship. This would be the second. I prefer to, well, ride or walk. The water's, I don't know, it's strange. I know there's not a lot of things that we all know what's out there, but so exactly what happened in your nightmare? Were you just reliving crashing on a ship?
Well, the ships have always crashed differently. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's giant waves, sometimes a creature attacks, sometimes pirates.
What was the last one?
Let's find out.
Hey, returns. Hope everything's okay, man.
Last one was a storm.
All good. Okay.
Storm.
Storm. Maybe something else, I'm not sure. Only a few of us survived.
What happened to the ones that survived? Did they travel with you for a time or went their own way?
Well, we had to. We were stuck on an island for a couple of months.
That sounds horrible.
No.
Incredibly boring.
Parts of it were.
Did you map the island?
I did.
Can I see it?
Sure.
So what's the name of the island?
Oh, we don't know. It was uninhabited.
You found it, you mapped it. Why didn't you name it?
Tortuga.
Thought never occurred to me.
Well, if it's uninhabited and it's not named, you were the one who made the map. Have you sold it?
Not yet.
Put a name on it.
It's not a bad idea if you can find a seller for it. And give them the coordinates and everything. And prove to them that it actually exists.
That's true. Maybe I will.
Well, don't mind me. I usually just, if I don't sleep, I keep to myself. Think of things of the past.
So, some other interactions. How do you usually speak when you speak with him at night? How do you usually speak to your patron? Is it ever out loud, or is it usually to yourself?
It's usually out loud.
It's usually out loud.
But she's gonna be quiet if she's in there.
Exactly. Yeah. So, to be honest, considering y'all aren't alone, you don't get a conversation with your patron tonight.
That makes sense.
Does anybody else have anything? You, rooming with Penelope, would just see her basically on her bed, writing within a book that you've seen her, a diary that you've seen her writing in multiple times. And she usually engage in conversation. She's usually very quick, not very talkative. Did anybody else wish? And of course, Silas is with Squirt, who is in his shell on this bed, on the floor, snoring.
No. Poor Silas. I hope he has earplugs.
Does anybody else have
Hold on,
anything?
hold
That, oh yeah, okay.
No. No rope. No shenanigans.
Hey, if
Well,
you
how
can
long is he
what
gonna do
wants.
if he's inside the
No, I
shell?
know.
He's inside the shell, right?
He's inside his shell.
Oh
He's
my
completely
God.
retracted in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We all know what's going to happen. Just embrace it.
Completely oblivious to anything that you're capable of.
You've given him a dangerous weapon.
I mean, he volunteered to room with Squirt after you didn't want to, so Squirt has no reason to not be willing to room with anybody from the group that pretty much saved his
How
life.
loud is this?
Huh?
How loud is the snoring?
Honestly, I'm gonna say everybody else here could vaguely hear it from their room. Like,
Is it like Sean snoring at Akon?
Oh, come on!
yeah, you know, to be honest,
Oh,
and these
that bad?
these rooms aren't really, and none of these rooms are soundproof. Y'all can definitely vaguely hear the snoring coming from his room. As a matter of fact, the people who are bordering him could probably hear it clear as day. And yeah, it's just right there, loud and.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to open my net, kind of shove him into it.
Give me a strength check, because this is a big turtle, and you could throw it on top of him, no problem. But trying to get him mixed up in it would be kind of sort of a feat.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it mixed up in it. I'm just trying to Anyway, I'll roll.
The end results of this is going to be funny either way.
I think so. Might not be so funny for him.
No, he's going to come out of his shell completely traumatized, thinking that he's been captured by an enemy raider or something.
Oh, it's gonna be so much better than that.
Help! I've been stuck in a fishing net.
I've been fished.
Would a 15 do it?
Tell me exactly what you're going to do, and depending on what you say, that is what the DC is going to be.
Oh, I'm just kind of laying my net out
Mm-hmm.
and shoving him on it. Like,
Jesus, man.
I'm going to say physically you could pull it off,
yeah,
but I'm going to see whether or not you wake him.
that's fine.
Everybody hears suddenly a loud scraping sound like something's being dragged on the floor. Who is currently still up, but Squirt doesn't wake.
What is that noise?
I don't know. And I get up
What
and
the
grab my sword.
I do the same.
I carefully open the door and I peer out the hall. Do I see anyone out the
I'm
hall?
going to,
Right?
like, literally just kind of haul. We're going to attach my rope to the net, close it up, and just start dragging it.
So y'all see Silas huffing and puffing the enclosed snorling. Anybody who steps outside the hall to investigate what's going on sees him dragging Squirt out of the room in this net that he keeps. As he's and he has the rope tied to him, he's just kind of like, hey, oh.
Do you tie up everything you see?
No!
Simon, what's
What are you
doing?
Yeah,
Did y'all hear him snoring?
Yeah,
Not that
Yeah.
bad.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, y'all are right there with me.
So
What
what
are
are
you
you
gonna
gonna
do with him?
I'm gonna keel haul him.
You gonna
You're gonna kill him?
Keel haul him.
might as well kill him. You know what keel hauling is, right?
What is that?
Actually, my character didn't know. So what's
You
that?
keep dragging behind the boat.
Oh my god. You're
You
gonna have to
just
wave the
walk him
edge.
behind the boat.
I just
Breathe
draw
out
Like
water,
a
he'll
green
be
shot
fine.
from Mario Kart, just sitting there.
I draw my longsword and I just cut the net.
No, I have to go and do that.
You just made another one.
So
Well, I
Squirt's
mean, like if he's pulling it, I'm cutting where his hands are, pulling it, so he stops pulling it. and
You
just sticks it
better
open.
make a strength check on that.
I can attack it if you want.
yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
go ahead and attack it, and
Well, that is a
Why does it always come to this?
I don't know, man.
13 to hit the net.
go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able
See if
to.
he cuts off my hand.
I'm
No,
not
he's
trying to
cutting
cut
the
off your
rope.
hand. I'm cutting the net.
He's cut. Oh, you're cutting the net.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
thought
if
you were
he's,
cutting
if
the.
he's pulling the
I
net,
thought you were
where
cutting the
he's-
rope. I thought you were cutting the rope that he was
or
holding.
whatever he's pulling. If
Rope's
he's
gotta
dragging
be
it with the
net,
rope,
right?
Yeah, I
The
thought.
rope, the rope is tied to the net.
oh, then I'm cutting the rope.
Okay.
Whatever he's using to pull, I'm cutting that.
What did you get for it, anyways?
Got a 15.
So you go to slash it, and Silas, real quick, was able to like see your movement coming as he just moves the rope like away from the trajectory of your
Screw that. I'll go run and cut the rope.
That was just like a little quick. Phew.
They're gonna kick us off this boat so fast.
19. Do I need to roll to hit as well? Because I can do my pluses if you like.
Add your pluses. Give me a dex save, buddy.
Wow.
These rooms.
25 to hit.
No.
So he was able to like swave it just in time for Kanan to miss, but doesn't see you coming as you come from behind and cut the rope clean that was attached
All right,
to
fine.
the
You know what? You deal with him, and I'm just gonna head back in there. Into my
Okay,
room.
y'all two switch partners. He sleeps with Squirt, you sleep with Kanan. Will that be better?
Hell no.
Squirt just wakes up suddenly like, what's going on? Why am I in a net?
You can
Oh,
blame-
don't worry about it, man. This is a special treatment.
Hell, don't lie to him.
What am
you,
I
could,
being?
you could blame Silas for that.
How do you treat people like this?
That's just normal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. Don't worry, man. We're cool.
So,
Yeah, you were trying to drag him, and according to you, tie him to the back of the boat?
what?
Yeah, it's called keel hauling. It's what you do.
Actually, sounds kind of
Jesus.
fun.
You know, Silas,
Oh, man.
I understand
What are you doing?
that you're kind of mental or whatever
Kind of
reason,
mental. At least he puts it nicely.
but
That's nicely.
Kind of mental,
But
yeah.
the sport is with us, and he's going to help us as we're going to help him. I don't think. I don't see how you can be trusted if you're going to be trying to do this and throw one of our own overboard.
I can swim.
Doesn't
He
matter.
can breathe underwater.
It's the principle
No, he
of the
can't, but he
fact.
can't hold his breath for a long time.
Oh well, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
Oh, why was I getting thrown over again?
Because you were snoring.
Oh,
So instead of like covering your head and your
Can I-
ears, you decide to throw them off.
I could maybe go down into the storage area and sleep there.
That's fine.
Okay. And you just see him kind of get up. Or he can't because he's stuck in a fucking net.
Oh well, gotta help him
Yeah.
with my free hand. I'm
Can I
still holding the sword,
distracted?
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm trying to help with the free hand and
Yeah.
you know.
I'll say that you're helping him make a strength.
I'll give him
Yeah, it's a
advantage.
strength check.
DC 10, right?
Yeah.
Wow, he's going to need it because that's a nat 1. Okay, he makes it. So he just kind of climbs out of the net, pops out, and you just see him sort of kind of sleepily walk up towards the area where, from where y'all are at, there's also another opening towards the storage area. He kind of walks into there, steps in. If anybody's watching, retracts in his shell, and the loud snoring continues, but this time much more muffled.
Awesome. Deuces.
I guess a room to himself now.
Yeah, don't worry.
Wow.
Hey, got my own
I
room.
thought he was trustworthy.
No, clearly not. I don't know what his issue is, but
He's a sociopath.
and he's
Sure
one
seems to be the
that
case.
we should definitely keep an eye on. For
Yes.
attention.
Seems that way.
Morning comes, and with morning,
Should I roll a listen check to hear that?
if you were in your other room while they were saying it,
Did y'all wait until I was in my room? For you
Barely.
to say
Yeah,
that?
you went
I was
to
in
the
the
hallway.
hallway.
You were in the hallway.
No, no, when
Walking
you were
back to
saying,
our room.
hey, you didn't watch them.
I was in the
He can
hallway.
technically hear that,
Yeah,
though,
so
right?
would I
Then we
have
can
heard
hear the
that then?
snoring.
Everyone probably heard it.
it depends on how
I wasn't trying to be subtle.
Neither was
You know
I.
what? I'll just say you go ahead and hear it.
Oh, okay, cool.
If they're not trying to be subtle or quiet about it,
I marked their names in my book.
okay.
Oh my god.
Whose
So-
names are you marking? Just some two?
At the moment,
Okay, good.
Uh,
Just making
real-
sure.
So real quick before
I know,
morning
I didn't
sets,
say-
mhm. Oh yeah, if you want to do it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the beds in these quarters, are they bunks?
Yeah, we'll say that they're bunks because that's the best way they can fit.
Fight you for the top bunk, or play you for the top bunk. All right. Yeah, so I'll say that I wake up when I hear this commotion,
Mhm.
nonsense going on, and I just take the opportunity to go ahead and write in my journal. As I sleep, I'll put my hat over my face.
Okay. Yeah, that was yeah. If y'all are pretty much standing on the sidelines while this is going, or did either one of y'all want to do anything else?
Sheen, do you have any idea what's going on out there?
He's like, don't know, don't care. I want to sleep.
Basically.
darn freaking
Yeah,
right.
same here.
son.
All right, good night.
What are you rolling for? I'm curious.
It's a new day, right?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
got a long
I
rest,
hope your
right?
previous ports
Yeah.
weren't exceptional.
I mean, we did
Ah,
get
it
interrupted.
was,
We still got a long rest.
A 3 and a.
But that's good so far.
I'm sorry.
By the way, you wake up, and the ruby is sitting there right on your chest.
I knew it!
Sean, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I knew it! They gotta take it from you willingly.
It's a 1.
You look at it, your eyes sort of widen,
Sorry.
and you're just like, oh boy. And
I'm going to use fate. Fate.
fortunes. Yeah, it is a saving throw.
Yeah.
So
So you know
you're
what?
one fortune's favor for
Darn
the day,
right.
or favored by the gods.
Wait,
But
don't-
that, however, is a 19, sir.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and say you shrugged it off. I mean, you feel like the curse kind of go on to you, but you say a silent prayer to yourself, and whatever deity that that for some reason seems to give a shit about you.
Oh,
For some
Hey,
reason,
Yeah, there
Sean.
could be a trickster.
You don't re-roll a d20. You roll 2d4 and you add it to that roll that failed.
never mind. It's not even gonna work.
Oh yeah, then
No,
in that
worth it.
case, good. Thanks for looking that up. Katie, can you roll me a d10? As y'all continue on throughout the morning.
Yes, Roy, we get it.
6.
I do it just to aggravate you, man.
The 6.
What'd you
You
get the
wonder
first
why y'all
time?
were divorced.
A 1.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
why
not
it
gonna-
wouldn't matter.
That's not going to help.
No.
Now, I would say it wouldn't be. I don't. Yeah, I am counting ones as auto failures and 20s as auto successes for saves. So yeah, you're screwed.
That's good to know.
So 6. Easy morning. Breakfast is served. They actually they do make they do have eggs and other things since it's a short trip.
Oh.
They're able to keep a coolant there, but they also offer any kind of fish, like basically pickled or canned items that they're offering. Squirt, who y'all come quickly to find out is a very picky eater.
Did you get some rest for it?
Yeah.
Hey, so what was that noise out in the middle of the hallway in the middle of the night?
Is Silas with us?
Is Silas? Does Silas join us?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
We'll tell you later.
Huh? Oh, okay.
It was just me. Don't worry about it.
That's a direct answer, sir.
Yeah, it really is. So you see Silas just kind of give that notable. You see Silas give that notable twitch.
You wanted it, man. I'm gonna make sure you get everything from it.
You see Silas make a notable twitch, and then
I write Roy's name in the
Roy's is your death note.
here's the thing: Roy's name because Roy,
Sorry.
you know.
It is going under as Kenny Cornflower.
And I'm just gonna say this: Ken didn't do anything wrong. He willingly answered. He just asked a question.
He's still going in there.
No, this is Roy that's saying this, not Ken.
That does not mean Jack.
God damn.
It's my character, and I'll meta if I want to. Meta if I want to. Meta if I want to.
Oh my god. I'll eat a little bit of breakfast.
Mhm.
Sounds good. I need to speak to you three.
Okay.
Let's go up top to the crow's nest.
Crow's
I don't think it's that big.
Towards the crows.
I was about to say, crow's nest can hold 2 people.
Yeah,
at
I
most.
I was gonna say like maybe 3 half.
Like, we'll head that direction, but as soon as Silas is out of sight,
You actually
will,
see Joey up on the crow's nest right now as
Joey.
as Delia was more than likely taking a nap.
Those are my other twins, right?
No, Joey's the younger one.
Oh, right.
Jackie and
Jackie and Jimmy, that's right.
so last night that loud
Joey's the cabin boy.
Yeah.
scraping noise against the floor, or against the wood, that was Silas wrapping Squirt in a net, dragging him,
He
was, intending
You take
to
one.
just throw him overboard, tie him to the back of the ship,
What? Why?
Why would he do that?
because he snored really loud and he was annoyed.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Me personally, I would have just killed him. Sarcasm, by the way.
Insight check. Are you lying?
No.
Are you lying? No, you're not lying.
Oh no! Yes.
You just said no.
It's sarcasm, damn it!
Either one, it's a one. Doesn't matter.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
If I wanted Squirt dead, I would have killed him already.
So,
You know he's more than capable of
oh, I
it.
know that. I don't know what Silas's deal is. At this point, I don't really care. But he needs to.
This
He needs to
isn't
keep an eye on him.
this isn't Varys. Actually, didn't Varys kill Giggles?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
fucking murdered Giggles.
Murdered Giggles.
Okay, well, technically, Giggles fired first,
True.
literally.
Well, like
Untimely fireball.
Turtle bit you
Yeah,
first.
that's right. But that's a different character. Anyway,
Anyway.
we
Okay.
should
So
definitely keep an eye on him. 'Cause
keep
if-
an eye on him, or should we throw him over?
He has
I
his
don't
uses.
want to, but
I don't want to either. He hasn't physically hurt any of us. He was planning to with Squirt. We keep an eye on him. If he
why are you
continues,
surprised?
if he continues, then we address it as it needs to be.
I think this is the
How
most
does that
time your
sound?
characters like quirks have ever been addressed. Well, then again, like I said, Giggles did die.
Okay, so
I mean, I clearly don't trust.
I
Throwing a crew member overboard like that, that's pretty overboard. That's
oh.
That's going
Oh.
Sure is.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just had to.
I just took psychic damage from that.
You find out Abigail herself has quite the sense of humor.
that's my plan for the week.
I
I want to
agree.
say
We should definitely be concerned. I don't want to throw him overboard.
Right
If
or
he,
wrong?
how about we give him another chance? He has healed us, and each of us, at least most of us,
True.
he is
but,
useful.
Everyone.
but if this is gonna be a recurring thing, then
Well,
should we
Asheen,
really risk it?
I
We need to
trust.
address it now.
We
I
have
trust
to-
your wisdom.
We have to address this with him.
Do I hear any of this?
Or
No.
just regular or common?
I was just.
You said
Would
regular.
you follow? Would you? One, would you have followed them all as they were like breaking away from the
No.
dining room?
No.
Then you would not hear this. You're far away enough.
Okay.
Squirt looks at you. I'm sorry for snoring too loud.
Oh yeah, dude, don't worry about it. I thought that you could breathe underwater. It was gonna be a cool haha kind of thing. Just not. Sorry.
Oh, apology accepted, friend.
Pass this to Laura, please.
Squirt may end up being my only friend here.
Huh?
Thank you.
Squirt. The guy that you tried to throw overboard.
He,
Yeah, just apologize to him.
Oh,
he apologized for snoring. He says, "Yeah, sorry for. I thought you could breathe underwater. That's why I was going to push you over." Honest mistake, I suppose. He is an aquatic creature, but turtles can't normally.
Asheen, if you think it's best to address it now, we can certainly do that.
Because if we don't talk to him about it, and he's just going to keep doing it, it might become more than just.
It might backfire next time.
nipping
agree.
the problem in the bud before it becomes so much worse.
All right. Well, let's go find Silas then.
So y'all walk into the room, and Squirt's like, "Me and Silas made up.
That's nice, Squirt. Can
He's
you,
my friend now."
Would you
I'm
go
not surprised.
find Taisha and Kazaya, as well as Aladdin, and bring them to us?
Okay, so he gets up, and as he's walking out, he's shouting, "Taisha, Kazaya, Salad, we're
As a salad?
Damn it! That's sad. No,
His true identity has been known.
He's keeping the character. That is
Mir-
definitely something that Squirt would say.
Kaden wants to talk to you." He shouts this as he's walking out of the room.
I'm gonna get your name right.
Go back to where the shouting's at.
Mm-hmm.
So as y'all all walk out of y'all's room and come in, before Squirt even leaves the room, he walks back in and he says, "I got him," and waddles back to his seat.
Thank you. Well, Silas, we should all talk.
This is an
Is this
intervention.
another introduction?
How many times has this happened?
I guess it's more than just his character, too.
Jesus. Every campaign,
shit,
there's a
right?
Sean's character.
Are you kidding me?
This is the first time anybody
No.
played this is the first time you played this much of a straight-laced character, and possibly same thing for Canon in one of these. Usually he's DMing it when he's pulling this shit off.
I don't know. He did it as
First,
Elon
ask
in
questions later.
a few nights on
Yeah,
my
but Chet
campaign.
wouldn't give a shit.
True.
Chet would probably been like, sometimes I want to join in on the fun.
That is true.
Oh my god.
Jet was a horn dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't even mean just that. I can see Jet, like, possibly be willing to jump in on Frank's.
True, I guess.
Yeah.
Jet would have joined.
Silas,
For sure.
last night you attempted to throw Squirt overboard, one of our own.
Sure did.
Because he was snoring.
Wow.
You don't find that insane.
He thought I could breathe.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it better.
Oh.
I mean, you were sleeping, so
Mhm.
if he would have succeeded, you would have woken up underwater,
Mhm.
probably drowning. Or, and then if you would have died, well, he wouldn't be here either. We probably would have thrown him overboard as well.
Oh, but he's my friend.
Oh man.
Well, the point is, he thought you could breathe. Can you breathe underwater?
Nope.
So he tried to kill
I
you.
can hold my breath for a really long time though.
But
A
you
really
wouldn't know how to
long
hold your
time.
breath if you're asleep.
Yeah, you probably would have hit
You would
the water.
inhale
and
the
you would've-
water.
That's a good point.
Look, I know you've done good by us. You've healed each of us. But how can we trust you if you're trying to kill, well, dispose of
Oh, wow.
one of our own?
Okay, cool. I get it. Don't do it again. Don't be a creep. Got it. I
He
stay
did
in my
say he
room.
was
Boy,
sorry.
that sounded disingenuous.
He did say he was sorry.
Oh, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
I did.
Insight.
Did you believe him?
Honestly, he sounded.
I'm not lying.
Honest.
Definitely not a truth.
I mean,
Yeah, I apologize to him very truthfully.
he apologized. So y'all wouldn't. Well, Penelope probably would have still been in the room. Possibly, she would vouch. Yeah, he did apologize, unpressured about it.
And do you believe him, Penelope?
Yeah, there's no. If you're honestly saying in character you're telling the truth, I was going to be like, well, I mean, I can see him. What's a nice way of putting this? I can see him being.
Remorseful for his actions.
I was thinking not educated enough to know that turtles can't breathe underwater.
So he's a dumbass.
I was trying not to put it that way, but.
Jackass.
Did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you can add him to your list.
I do.
You just made my list.
Yeah.
Sheen, what do you think?
Well, if he promises that he will not perform any of these types of behaviors without consulting us first, I think we can let this slide. If you are going to be traveling with us, you represent one of us, and we can't have you ruining the name of our group and what we're doing. We are relying on you to be a member of this group.
Does anybody here not have a passive perception under 10?
Under 10?
Under 10.
No, mine's 10.
I think 10's the lowest. Y'all all see Captain Rourke in the corner eating peanuts out, kind of watching y'all.
He's enjoying the show.
My
Yeah.
perception.
Alright.
Ladies, what do you all think about this?
I will agree to
Honestly, I
just.
don't trust men in general, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you don't trust me in general? Do you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I start writing her name in my list too.
What are you writing there?
It's a death note.
every time. And,
That's what
okay,
it's
do you wait till
like.
later to do this, or do you just
Oh.
like
No,
right in
no.
front of them, open up
No,
your book?
I
That's what I thought.
I do like a mental checklist. I'm like, okay, dead.
You're just gonna be like that creepy guy from like the Water Boy or whatever it was. Not
Really?
Distinguished
Billy
as
Madison.
character.
Billy Madison.
Where
Yeah.
where he calls him up and apologizes for picking on him, so he crosses
He
Billy
crosses Billy Madison's name off of his
Oh,
notebook.
this-
Oh God.
his death list.
Distinguished, I mean.
Not far off.
Well,
Thing.
James,
He is
roll me a
redeemed.
d10.
Alright.
You would.
What about you? Because I.
10.
Anything
You
you
don't
want to
trust
say
him?
about this?
10.
You would roll a 10.
I will roll 10.
Now you roll high.
That always happens.
And watch, it's going to be like the complete opposite
Yeah.
of whatever we need.
So, with a 10,
Shipwreck time, guys.
And it was a lad.
Damn it, man.
you actually see Rourke. Is that right?
Oh,
Is what right?
Well.
I thought that too. Roy was like,
That's why you went outside.
Apparently, as soon as according to Delia,
No, my new character.
Oh
name's
yeah,
Delilah.
Delilah.
Engineer.
Apparently, we got some visitors off the side.
Oh,
Oh,
the cabin boy was in the
Cool.
crow's nest.
He is. He didn't spot this. This is like,
Makes sense. He's the cabin boy.
this was so as y'all go up, so y'all welcome to come along, but
sure.
Rourke just goes up.
Yeah, I'll
And,
make sure that I'm a good boy.
I'm a
keeping
real
my-
boy!
That's honor.
I'll be keeping my eye on you, Simon.
There's a lot of us, so I think we can all keep,
So-
keep an eye on them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
I know you will.
As y'all go up, you actually
I don't have to do jack, man.
you actually see legs crossed on the legs crossed on one of the wells that y'all were on earlier. A male sea elf.
Male sea elf.
Yeah,
It's a steal.
and
Oh, is it? Oh, it's Audrey. It's
he actually
Audrey.
looks at you all and he says, "Welcome, y'all interested in doing some trading?"
No.
Trading.
Yeah. Usually every so often I like coming through the strait and some of the more noble looking ships such as this one and offer my wares.
Sure. What do you have?
Well,
What's your name, stranger?
don't worry about that for now because we probably will never. But as far as my wares go,
Is that DM didn't give him a name?
I did not give them a name. 10 is a special encounter.
Uh-oh. Last
They-
time we had that, we got the frickin' ruby.
and
Oh yeah, does this one look like that one?
Yeah.
he's a sea elf, not a gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, but he wants to trade for stuff, doesn't
What are
he?
you buying?
What's your boy?
So
What you selling?
he says most of my stuff is things that folks like you might need to survive the waters much more capably. If you're interested,
I am.
hell,
Given my history.
What you have for sale?
well, for starters, I got 3 potions of water breathing.
Oh,
These will allow you to. I don't think it's just. I don't believe it's the exact same as the spell, because I think it lasts for not as long, but I think it also gives you a swim speed. Let me go double check that. I don't really know how to make potions of water breathing.
We need to find one of those to
Stats
give
on
to
it.
Squirt in case you want to throw him
I'm
overboard
not gonna
again.
toss him overboard. I'm not gonna toss
Oh,
anyone
this is
overboard.
this is Minecraft shit.
I'm not gonna tie anyone else up. Oh no, I won't.
You're just gonna straight up kill us.
Okay.
He's just gonna go for throat, man.
These things right here, for 1 hour after drinking this potion, you'll be able to breathe underwater.
Let's be real, man. Like I couldn't kill any of y'all even if I wanted to.
So, okay. Potions of water. How
I
much?
also 150 gold pieces each. Actually, no, 50 gold pieces each.
Oh, in
that's
that case,
better.
I'll definitely take one.
I'll take one.
Alrighty, that's 2. I have 1 more left. Well, before y'all go into that, I have others that y'all might be interested in. I also have a cap of water breathing.
How much does that go for?
Cap of water breathing is 300 gold pieces,
So
and that one is.
all this does is allow you to breathe underwater, right?
Well, unlike the potions, which have only a one-time use because it's a potion, as long as you keep this cap on, you just merely need to speak a command word, and a bubble will appear around your head,
Yeah.
which will allow you to breathe underwater indefinitely.
Yeah, but you still like fall.
What do you mean fall?
Well, if you're in the water, keep on sinking, right? It doesn't give you swim speed, right?
Are you made out of bricks or constructs, or most living creatures don't just sink when they're underwater.
What else do you have?
Your swim speed. I think your swim speed is equal to your movement speed.
Not with. No, your swim speed is half.
Oh.
You would have to have
Oh
a
yeah, that
natural,
makes sense.
and it's more or less considered difficult terrain, and your attack
That makes sense.
is lowered. What else do we got? We got what comes down? we got something called a bottle of breath. Wow, these I wrote down earlier and I already forgot what most of them did. Because as we are, oh no wait, yeah, bottle of breath which contains an air elemental within it. You can inhale the breath and gain the. While you inhale the breath, you do not need to breathe. Period for the duration of 1 hour, no matter what. If you choose to exhale the breath, you would act as before the hour is up. It would act as a gust of wind spell. That's 150 per.
Oh. How many of those do you have?
3. So far, 3 potions of water breathing, 3 bottles of bottles of breath, 1 cap of water breathing, and then I have something that's exceptionally interesting called a potion of Aquarius form. This one would allow you to take the form of water itself. And the details for this one, you would, how long does this last? It only lasts for 10 minutes, or if you somehow become incapacitated. And in this movement, you are practically a puddle of water. While you're in water itself, you can move at a typical speed of 30 feet. I'm going to start speaking of mechanics now. And you can occupy another creature's space. You can also rise up. You can pass through tiny openings and extinguish non-magical fire. And while you're in this form, you're resistant to all non-magical damage, and you have advantage against strength, advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws.
Damn.
But while you're in this form, you cannot talk, attack, cast spells, or activate magical items. Anything that you are currently wearing is melded into your new form and has no effects. Though mundane stuff such as armor will still take effect.
Okay.
Basically, this one is good for possibly spying, as while you're in the water in this form, you're practically invisible. But again, it only lasts for 10 minutes.
How much is it?
I believe this one is priced at 300 gold pieces, and there's only one.
Does the cat need attunement?
Cap of water breathing, I believe, does not need attunement. It does not need attunement.
So,
Yeah, cap of water breathing for 100 or 300 gold
it's
pieces.
100 even better.
No, it's 300. Well,
He gave you a deal.
I also have a decanter of endless water.
How much is that?
We have one, don't we?
We do.
You do currently have one. This one, he sells it to you. He offers it to you for 400 gold pieces.
Oh, never mind.
So it's 300 gold?
Yes, for the
Okay.
water breathing, and
That's the only thing you have that actually can you swip, right? Everything else is just potion.
so and he has actually one other thing called the Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Ooh, how much is that?
Heck
How much?
yes.
Expensive.
It is.
That
I
one.
want that.
He only has one,
Yeah.
and it is 500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Figured.
What
What
does that
does
one
it
do in this
do?
version?
It's really good. Not only-
Yeah.
Does
It gives you a swimming speed of 60 feet,
Mhm.
and it can allow you to breathe underwater.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
And
Only 500
does
gold?
not require attunement either. And you
Okay.
just does
No.
not require
How
attunement.
many gold?
And to activate it, you just need to use an action to pull the
How
hood
much do
up.
you have?
I have 239 gold and 18 platinum.
Would you be willing? 18 platinum is 180.
I know, but I'm just saying I have that.
I got 320
Yeah.
gold.
Someone can lend someone the money and you'll be able to purchase it.
I'll tell you what. If you want to split it, I'll totally pay for it.
How are we gonna split a cloak?
You share it.
Yeah, we
You
share it.
take turns using it.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
Split it?
require attunement, so you don't have to worry about
Exactly.
spending an
I'll
hour.
take the
Just-
cap. The cloak is nice, but there's other cloaks in this game I want more.
Cool.
Same.
Oh, like he said he took. I was like,
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
No, what the hell?
300 gold?
300 gold.
I have
And
a
if
question.
2 people want. Yes.
What's it called again?
Or
Cap of.
DM
Cap of
question.
water breathing. Oh.
DM question. So the potions allow you to breathe underwater.
The potions will allow you to breathe underwater for up to an
What
hour.
if you don't need to breathe? Then you're fine, right?
Then you. I don't see why you would need the potions.
I'm good then.
Do you want to
You
go
don't need to
halvesies?
I don't need to breathe.
how do you know
That's
to breathe?
not creepy.
No, I don't say that in game, Roy.
Oh.
I don't need to breathe.
How do you not need to
So
breathe?
you said you still wanted a potion of water breathing, right? Okay, so that's one. He took the caps. I'm assuming he's not taking a potion.
No. You want to do halves? You
Um,
want to do
Do
halves?
you want to do halves? Because I've got 400.
400 gold? Oh, I have 420, I guess, altogether. You want to do 250? Well, it's 500, right?
it's 500. If y'all do 250 each, and
250
then
each.
if one of y'all wants to keep it more permanently on themselves, you can always give the 250 back. But it's gonna. I'm just gonna say, if there's ever a situation where all y'all are in the water, y'all both can't use it at the same time.
That's
Just give you a
true.
heads up. But
See if you can talk them down. You got a slide tongue.
I can't.
Why?
Can't do any.
Ruby!
Oh, that's right.
Walk around it then! Just tell them
It still gives you advantages on deception checks.
So,
See?
why don't you give us a little bit of a deal? Like, maybe we can take that off your hands for a lower fee.
go ahead and roll me a. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Does he get advantage on persuasion then?
No,
Just
straight
deception?
20.
20.
Mm,
Nice.
damn.
It's been a while. This thing has been on me for quite some time. I suppose I could take 100 gold off of it.
400 gold.
Deal.
You want to still do halves?
No, I'm not.
Okay, it's all yours then.
Alrighty, he sells it to you for 400 gold pieces. Go ahead and mark it off.
Yeah, that's
You still have that
exactly what
other, the breathing one, right?
yeah.
The potion?
2 potions of water breathing and 1 for 50 each, and then 1 bottle of breath for 150.
The breath is that air elemental.
Basically, yeah, you inhale it and you keep an air elemental. It keeps you from having to breathe, period. Not just underwater breathing, but in other words, if you can inhale it while you're in
Roper
a
than a joke.
room full of poisonous gas and not be affected.
It's worth it.
And if you excel it before the hour is over, it acts as a gust of wind spell.
Well, actually, no.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, you're
150.
splitting.
150, okay?
We're not splitting. Like, I just
What do
bought
I
it
put it under
outright.
on the inventory?
Yeah.
Breath of, just a potion of breath?
Bottle of breath.
Hey, at least you buy a meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Quick,
You can buy a lot of meals.
Yes.
That's true.
That sounds like I might need
not
that.
time.
I forgot that I don't have to breathe.
Real quick, do we still have that the ring of jumping?
Yes.
You do.
I do still.
What's it called? Cloak of the Magi?
Cloak of the Manta.
I'm curious as to what you would offer for this.
What is it?
It's a ring of jumping. I bought it.
I can
Thinking that it could help me, but is yet to be of use.
Ring of jumping. A lot of jumping going on with the other ship.
The bottle of breath?
Deckhands could always use it. Get off your hands for 150.
150.
I think you bought it for 300, or you. It was originally priced at 300.
300, something like that. But 150 is more than I thought he was going to offer. Then again, he did just miss out a lot of money just now with Manta very close, so
DC would be higher for him to
Yeah.
to be able to buy something more.
yeah, it totally would. Would you say it's possible for me to hit it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
So 150. That does sound good.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you just cut him a hefty discount.
I did actually.
Yes.
The DM is actually double checking and thinking he should have cut it down to 450, but he's going to stick with it.
I figured you were going to cut it down by either 50 or 100. So, but I personally am a little low on cash. Is there any particular way that you could possibly throw in, say, an extra 50?
Go ahead and roll it.
That's a 16 on the die for a grand total of 22.
Give me an extra 20 for it.
You got yourself a deal.
Alright, go ahead and mark off the ring of jumping and add 170 to it. To your gold. Is there anything else anybody is interested in my wares?
No, if that's all you have.
I guess you had a phone call too.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
everybody's getting phone calls.
Apparently.
This is
Alrighty.
so
You didn't happen to have any rewards on it, did you?
Not in this particular case. Books don't survive that well underwater. Even I guess magical ones would, but this one I have already said that would be themed around. Don't worry, you'll have your opportunity. I'm not going to keep it out of your grasp forever like a dick. But alrighty, well, we all go into a lit by any chance.
Yeah.
Lid is actually our current destination.
That's right.
Well, say hello to Marina for me.
Marina.
Quick question
Who's Moreno?
for the game.
Oh, go ahead.
How quickly does a ship move?
Typically, this would be a 3-day passage.
No, I understand that. But can we get down to squares?
You really want me to look that up?
Well, no, I just want to know. Essentially, if I jump in the water,
Oh, you'll
can I swim along with
for
the ship?
60 feet. Yeah, you can swim.
Oh, okay.
You'd be able to swim along the ship at 60
I'm
feet.
definitely going to be doing that. Then.
He's
like,
just
for
gonna-
kicks
Oh
and
my
giggles.
God.
Just
Gosh, what's the potion of aqueous breathing again?
Yeah, aqua to scorn.
Oh yeah, aqueous.
It's 300 gold. Let me go double check, but I know it was one of the more pricier items.
I thought I seem to recall you saying
They're
that.
still talking to Merchant.
Yeah, 300. I'm just gonna say this: this will not be your last opportunity to purchase this
Oh,
as
okay.
the DM.
Alright, that's the case then. No, I'm good. I got
That's DM
some
telling
gold.
us to hurry along.
Oh no, I ain't the DM telling you to hurry along.
No.
He already made one purchase that kind of bit him in the ass, so I want to make sure he doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
throwing
That
him
makes
a bone
sense.
here.
Exactly. No, I'm good.
Well, this has been a wonderful. This has been eventful. Thank you for your patronage. Unless there's anything else anybody needs help
You
with.
said say hello to Marina?
Yes.
Who's that?
Oh, she's a sea elf such as myself. She actually has set up a shop up there. I believe she likes to call it the Mystical Magic Hut. She's offers the same wares as me, but also a much more extensive amount. A much more extensive amount of magical items. She kind of left the typical sea elf society on her own accord, and she set up shops. It's just been some time since I visited her.
Well, we will definitely.
Tell her hello.
Alrighty,
I'm interested to see where she has.
just tell her her old friend from work.
Well, how's she gonna know? I'm sure she has lots of people she works with.
She'll know. And
Okay.
as he's saying this, he's just kind of like, oh, and one more, and then suddenly you see a shark lunge out of the ocean.
Seriously?
Oh shit!
Seriously, he's gonna get eaten after giving
Is it a really big shark?
This one,
Did you give him the ruby? Or try to?
No.
He's all sad about it.
No. The shark misses him as he dives under, and he looks and he kicks his whale, and they both submerge into the water, darting off.
Was it a small shark or the big one? Where
It was not nearly as big as what Squirt described,
Oh, okay.
but on its back, as it's jumping in the air and leaping onto a ship, is a Sawagin. As a matter of fact, 10 of them leap up onto the ship.
Whoa!
10 sharks?
I draw my sword
10
out,
Sawagin.
and I rake it across.
They don't leap
10
up.
Szechuans.
They basically leap as the shark jumps up into the air. They jump off the shark,
Okay.
Got it.
I see.
and
Party crashers.
I'm gonna ready it
Ah.
for blast.
you hear Rourke say, "Hey, Rue, when was the last time this happened?" He's like, and she was like, "Not since we've been sailing on this strait." Everybody roll an initiative.
Fun. Initiative, you say?
And position yourselves accordingly.
Keyword away.
Pretty good. 13. Wait, no. Initiative. 11. Jeez.
I
Can you do
will
me a
say,
favor? Can you put 1 through 10 on there as I go and get the pen?
It's so cool. I did put the cloak on right away.
Fine, you know it doesn't need attunement or anything.
Yeah, I know.
How did you get the cloak?
He
I
bought
bought
it.
it.
He bought it.
How did you buy it?
400.
He
Yeah.
mentioned talking
400.
down.
He haggled him down.
He tackled him down.
Yeah.
Instead of 500 gold, it was 100. I mean, 400.
So now
I probably
it's
should
a
have
joke,
done it.
but
Don't expect discounts that steep. The only thing about it, I should have knocked only 50 off. But just,
One platinum is
but
I would have been able to still afford
that's
it.
fair. That's fair. I just didn't want to double back on what I was saying after saying 400.
I understand, but you know what? That was,
Punch him up a little bit more because it's all going to be on the ship. Go ahead. Oh yeah, you're just putting them
Plus,
down.
we just doing gold in this fine.
Well, that's how I did it.
Yeah.
I
Calculated.
have 22 gold and 1 silver left.
Yeah, I'm about like that.
That's what I got.
But
My guy's not a really greedy kind, so whatever I get. I figure I'm gonna be in the water a lot. That's why I have the cabin.
I got the push.
I always love shipwrecks.
Actually, I can use this as a base, sort of. Let me just.
Oh, excuse me.
You got any wipies?
Huh?
You got any wipies? No, it doesn't matter. This would work just fine.
oh man,
What?
What?
I have a crazy idea that I'm definitely going
Everybody, position. I'll allow you to position yourself on the opposite end as you see fit.
I was probably next to a lad.
How
Looking off
close
the
is
edge where
the
the guy
edge?
was.
Seeing as how I just bought the thing from the guy, where was he at?
Yeah, we were talking to the guy.
I will say that y'all were speaking to him on this far end of the ship.
It wasn't the side, it was the back of the boat?
Yeah, we'll keep it simple for now.
Party crashers.
Y'all are on. They're up on the.
You can put me like in the back.
Y'all,
I got
we'll say that they're up on the port, and y'all are up on the whatever the fuck the opposite of port is.
Starboard.
Starboard. This here is the typical bank center that will open up, that opens up and goes underground.
Alright, stairs on the sides.
This is
It's
this.
basic ship till I get.
Yeah. This is the stair going underground.
So the wheel would be like right around here.
Yeah. And
Did you break my net?
I did.
Usually a
He
door
cut
right there
it.
that leads to
I
Yeah.
cut into it.
Okay. And that leads to the captain's quarters. This one over there will lead to where y'all's rooms are.
Right. So they appeared on the top of the boat.
Yeah.
And we're in the back for some reason.
And y'all were in the back, assuming everybody was there when the sea elf was there. Would anybody not be there for whatever reason?
No, I was talking to the seal.
Yep, everyone was.
Wow. So they're over there, right?
This means it's gonna come to me later.
Popped up.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I can bring it back.
I will say this much: position your characters how you want.
Just put me in the back.
I'll let you. This
We're
is
all in the back area.
this one is Squirts. This one is Rourke, and this one is
Yeah.
There's Rourke,
I'm fine where I
Rune,
am.
Squirt.
Paladin was also buying stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who bought stuff should be in the back automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, else,
Yeah.
who else bought something?
I didn't buy anything, but I was.
I didn't buy anything, but I sold
Oh,
some.
did.
You did.
Yeah, so she's in the back.
She's in the back too. She
I'm
bought something as
following
well.
through.
Yeah, so that's what
So am I.
Tall Geese. Tall Geese is already there. He is the. Didn't we have Tall Geese as a character on here?
Oh, geese.
Yeah, he's
Big guy.
yeah, he's the big
Oh.
guy. This is Rue. Tall Geese is the orc. Okay,
All right.
everybody. Give me the 20.
I got 20.
You would.
I also got 20.
Okay, which one of y'all? He has the higher
I got
dex.
dex.
What's your dex? like?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Your
I was
dex
about
is
to
a
say,
4.
your dex is not 18.
Give me 1 second.
That was 1, 2, yes.
And your dex is an 18, right, Roy?
Yeah.
If that you did a stat increase instead of a feat.
Oh, no. So it should be
16.
16.
Okay.
Yep, 16. No, I took lucky.
Alrighty, and is that it for those two?
Yeah.
25 good. Neighbors like it.
That's all. Oh yeah, you. Actually, that face was just 20. Alrighty, 20 to 15.
16.
16 and 15. Okay, so Kazaya is 15.
Yeah.
And Kanan is
Pretty good.
16.
Yeah.
Back of the car.
Where are you, Kanan? In the
Yeah, there's no
cave.
super fast.
Which ranger are we?
You'll have them all beat before I get there.
Pretty shit. Not likely.
15
to 20.
What's your dex again?
Oh, my dex is 13. No, wait.
What'd you
Double check.
I got a 11. No. Yeah,
12.
11.
It's 12.
12. Alrighty. So I guess 15 to 2. Wow.
11.
Okay,
11.
I'm sorry, what was it?
15 to 10.
Oh,
10.
11.
Okay, so I know you got the higher dex and you got 10. Y'all need to stop doing the same thing.
Alright.
Are you sorry?
There
A
are
little bit.
It's all good.
8 of us, and there's only 20. 20 results.
10 to 5.
7.
7! I think you're the last one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be the last one in this, but
I'm
you're...
gonna clean up the mess.
Hey, might get those kills like Fire did.
It's a dirty job, but something
Exactly.
She has got
Mr.
kills.
Exactly.
Clean, Mr. Clean.
Sometimes initiatives not so many better.
Yeah, that's true. It really just depends.
I rolled a 5, but I have a +2, thank God. That'll help me.
Alrighty. Y'all see 10 of them standing on the opposite side. And top of the initiative is actually Rourke,
Wow.
Oh,
Who-
what's with us?
Captain?
the captain, who you see him pull out a cutlass and a side dagger.
What class is he?
Repeater.
Oh, we don't know that.
Fighter rogue. One or the other.
He stands right there and he just basically turns and turns to him and says, "Bring it, you ugly sons of bitches! I've been waiting for a kill for a long time." Kid, your turn.
Wow.
Effective.
Hey, at least he's going across the room to do it now instead of just right there in front of you.
Appreciate it.
Roy and I were.
Yeah, he's whipping it back over here.
Guys,
Alright, I'm
just,
going
just
to-
real quick. When we were on the road coming back from Akon, about how far would you guess that we got from you, and we still heard you pretty clear? Probably what, 3-4 miles, something
Something like that.
Yeah, got.
I remember you
back there.
mentioning that it was somewhere around there, so
Yeah.
I just moved up to here.
I was when y'all
Right next to
accidentally
whoever
exited off,
this
right?
is.
Yeah.
That's Rue.
So
Okay, it's right.
She turns towards you and she's like, "Aw, not as big as the others, but just as brave, aren't you?"
I'll let you reserve judgment for now.
Abigail, your turn. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, you got a short bow.
I do.
Actually, I'll let you do yours first, but I forgot he
He
would be able to pull out a short bow shot himself.
GPS
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim for number 2. Do any of these guys look tougher than the others?
As
or
far
are
as you can
all
tell, they all
roughly the same?
look pretty basic.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna attack number 2 right there.
And Rourke will join you in that. He misses.
That's
They have like, what was it?
18.
How many got?
That hits. Only damage.
And they're just like, hey, speed trap coming up.
They usually be a speed trooper.
That's not sneak attack, right?
Nah, this particular case.
Damn.
And that was
It
2.
was really, really cool and handy.
That was
I enjoyed it.
8
Then we
damage.
went through a grass fire.
8 damage.
Yeah, we went through grass fire too.
Is that all you got for me?
There was a.
That's
I will
it.
admit,
Well, as
they
a
were using the free use channel.
does it have to be an action
They
or?
were. We had to switch.
Yeah, as an action. Okay.
But
Yeah, that's it for now.
I programmed.
No, it's Abigail's turn.
Technically, weren't supposed to use. Ow. Because legitimately.
The stairs up to up here, right?
Yeah. I will allow, if you can make an acrobatics check, I will allow you to hop down there.
Nope, I can do that.
2, 3
Five,
seconds over the
10,
transmitting over the radio.
15, 20,
That was
25.
Yes, I'll have down there.
Lady right there.
and right there.
Send someone out over the road. I mean, legitimately, it's just not practical for the FCC to do anything like that.
I can pull my crossbow.
Okay.
But, so
Got some bit.
As well.
make sure that there were
Yes, number 2 for as well.
Alright.
emergency surfaces on that ship. And it stuck us up into the high.
Did Rourke hit him?
Or hundreds.
Yeah, Rourke missed.
Oh, Rourke missed.
Rourke missed.
Okay. 16 hit.
Yes, roll me damage.
Okay.
Moving it quickly.
It really is. If you're able to go big, there's not much time.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, and like next time, like we hang out.
5 damage to number 3. Or 2. 2.
With his magic.
Alrighty, and what's Tall Geese gonna do? Okay. A lot Tall Geese can do, but still, he can move closer.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
I actually have
35?
radio image named 4 friends. I just loaded it.
If you want, he can bonus action. I mean, not bonus action, but he can use an action, but he has no range. But that's it, but or you can keep him there.
I've got a couple of
Okay. So.
For Jess.
He's considered humanoids.
Yes.
Happens. We need to talk to them. So we could do that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
That's handy to have. I mean, yeah, because you never know when this tower's going to go down.
Is there like a big bat of them, or they're all about the same?
They're all.
Okay.
I'd like you to talk to my
I should get that enough
police.
action, yeah.
600
Shit. He's not able to quite get to y'all.
I got pretty much just figure.
Both of these move up and both ready in action in case somebody gets into melee with them.
So I can up there.
That
Yeah, all right, boy.
Sorry.
Would I have had time to already activate my Crimson Rate?
Yeah.
not before the fight starts.
Then a bonus action, I'll do it.
Okay.
Move me 35 feet towards the enemies.
5, 10, 15, 30.
35 right behind them. If there's a gap between them, as a action, I'll go ahead and Eldritch Slice from my blade.
Cool. So you just seeing Rourke in front of you, you do an aerial Eldritch Slice that goes right over his head and roll to hit.
That's not bad though. 17 hit.
You hit, roll damage. So the slice goes over his head and you hear, holy shit!
4 damage.
Across its face. That was at number. Well, here's the thing. Do you want to aim at 6 specifically or one of the others?
I'll aim at 6.
Okay.
The one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
It's like solar
Or
attachment,
damage.
charge from electricity or
So
something.
for naturally concentration, you just cast
And
So you cast the concentration spell, and as long as you don't cast another concentration spell,
It's just
you don't
little things like that that I'm not sure that I have. If I actually had like penny cents, I'd probably get 3 months of food just in case, but
It's good if you want
I haven't yet.
again, both ready in action.
You're working your way up.
And Keziah, your turn.
Except not with the gun. It's like, I don't see the point of having a gun.
I like that.
Something like,
No, no,
yeah, what's the point of having it?
Unless you have to go kill somebody.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Like somebody who beat you in a magic game.
So basically, I'm just using my turn to control it.
Would be something to control that.
It wouldn't require that amount of firepower.
By the way, I do want to make note, don't forget you do have that circlet of blessing on you. Okay.
So whose turn is it?
So,
It's Keziah's.
what exactly happened?
Hmm?
Hold on, it's Keziah's turn?
Yeah, it's because I answered.
What did you get?
15?
Yes.
Did I misread?
Oh, you got a 15?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Yeah, 15.
Who was
You
got
only
a
had-
7?
Me.
Oh,
The
ha!
other,
Okay, alright.
the other wallflower.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Again, Chris.
So much for you're
What
an
did
equal. You're an equal opportunity. Opportunist. What now?
Shut up.
What did you get?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and help you keep track of initiative, so I'm writing everything.
Fair
down,
enough.
so-
Yeah, I understand. I do not blame you as much as I fucked up.
No, it's just,
Um,
it makes it easier for you too.
Has a shark actually jumped over?
All the sharks are currently in the water. The only thing is that they jumped in the air, and as they were jumping in the air, these
Jumped
yeah,
off.
they
Right.
jumped off. Yes.
Okay, so out of game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I would know this, but
Do you have an idea what you need to do? Real quick, let her go ahead and do
Yeah,
it
go for
real
it.
quick.
I'm gonna do Size of Chaos, and then I'm gonna do.
The Squirt's on deck. Don't worry about Squirt. Penelope's on deck. Ruth and Shane, you're going to be the next player character coming up.
right.
Do you want to cast
Sleep.
Uh-huh.
So Tides of Chaos with Sleep won't work in a way, so I won't make you use it. But the way Sleep works, is you roll I think 4D. The way Sleep works in it is that
Once per turn. Once each of your turns, yeah. Well,
you have to roll like so many dice, and if you get over their HP total, you put them to sleep. It's not an attack spell or save.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Chromatic Weapon.
Alrighty. You want to jump on the one that everybody.
You don't need Tides of Chaos, so you're wasting Tides of Chaos.
it'll be 10 plus 1.
You roll 5d8. It's an area of effect spell. You roll 5d8 within 20 points of an area that you choose, and how many creatures that are in that area will fall asleep, and they would need an action to wake them up.
That's actually a good control spell if it works.
It's up to you, though. You don't have to use Tides of Chaos on everything, too, if you don't want to.
Has to surpass their hit points.
It would have to surpass their hit points.
Yeah, but your hit points are probably higher than I'm gonna be
Yeah,
able
that's
to
not
roll.
gonna happen.
That's why I'm like, it's not even worth it.
And they're CL 1.5, but it's up to you. You can
It's
always.
not gonna be
Okay.
worth it.
I seem to remember these things having more than 40 hit points.
Uh,
Right, because we buffed their HP.
Because then I can do Chromatic Orbit and I can.
I mean, I know that's metagaming, but
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's 100% fair. So, do you want to aim for the one that everybody else has been aiming at?
That's fine.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit with advantage.
17.
Now you can see if you crit.
Yeah, you can see if you crit.
Yeah, roll another.
12. What was that 12? 12.
Okay, so
17.
17 plus you hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And that's 3d8 of whatever element you choose.
That's pretty good.
It's a solid first level spell. There's a reason why it has a diamond as its thing, because it is a
think so.
its versatility makes it useful.
18.
18. Alrighty.
It's pretty good damage.
Yeah, you blast this thing for 18 damage. I believe Number 2. And, oh yeah, you put a real hurt on him too. Yeah. Alrighty. After that will be Squirt, who's just kind of like, you got this, guys!
What? He's not gonna do anything?
He can't. He doesn't know how to fight.
And
Yes,
then
he did last time.
He held something down.
She carries her stuff.
Penelope, who moves 5,
He literally just grappled something. That was it.
10,
No, that's right.
15.
At least Penelope.
He's a lover. He's an eater, not a fighter.
They're
Actually,
not
that
fish.
raises a good point.
Everybody. So she's going to cast Bless on you. Actually, she's going to upcast it to 2nd level and cast Bless on you, and you.
So what does that mean, second level?
You had.
She gets to do it on one more person.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's still just we have the D4.
And she casts it on you 4. And she just says, "Swear, we got this."
Okay. God.
Damn straight, we've killed these things before.
Chris, where's the crow's nest?
And Crow's Nest, I will say,
It's
probably-
usually near the middle. Or the
Yeah.
yeah, I will
the
say,
top, the front.
I will go ahead and like reduce this down to maybe right there, and then like the Crow's Nest is like right next to it. So this 10-foot opening, and then there's a Crow's Nest right there. Alrighty. Next is Rue, who turns towards you, Kanan.
Right.
Says, "Oh, I want to see how good you are with that flaming sword," and you get 1d6 bardic inspiration.
Can this one stop
Oh,
being
nice.
thirsty for like 5 seconds?
She's a bard. Wow, didn't see that.
That's accurate.
She's a bard, and then you see her rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Goes after this one that's in pain. She pulls out a rapier and thrusts right at him.
She swords.
Huh?
She swords. Nice.
She hits. She deals a grand total of. Just making sure. Oh, actually, I forgot she does not use a rapier. You see her bust out a two-handing a battle axe.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, she's a strength-based bard, not a dex one. And I forgot. I need to actually have done the damaging because I'm doing more than just that.
Should we cleave someone?
You see her decapitate the creature clean.
Nice.
2's dead.
Bonus action. Attack again.
She does not have power attacks, sadly. As a matter of fact, I made it simple and just gave him ability score upgrades, I believe. And well, no, I might have given him feats, but either way, it is Sheen's turn. So, Sheen, it's your turn. Okay, I gave her a +1 to her strength dex. Yeah, it's your.
Alright, so which one's a
Number 2 is the one that's gotten the most.
Oh,
wait,
number
no.
2's dead.
Yeah,
The
number
next
2's dead.
one is 6. That's taken the most damage. If you're aiming for dealing damage.
Yeah, I'll go for 6.
After
Chill touch.
Sheen is a lad.
and that one?
So
Oh, damn.
Damn.
you thrusted, and you immediately see it. You actually see the ghostly hand go towards Rourke. In a panic, you're just kind of like, and allowing it to dissipate before it hits him. And Rourke's just like, what a cold breeze go right up my ass.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And now it's a lad with Silas on deck.
Alright. Can I even get to anybody from my position?
Possibly not.
I didn't think so. Alright, I'll go that side as far as I possibly can.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You can take the dash if you want.
Dash?
Or you can attack with a bow. Dash is basically
Dash
use
gives
your
you
action to
double.
move another 30 feet.
And then I can't do anything else.
Wait.
Oh yeah, real quick. 5 and 2 do attack Rue when she gets into a position. Go ahead and take that.
Thank you.
That misses. And that misses.
Okay, I'll do bow. I don't want to waste any dashes.
Okay, who are you aiming for?
The one in front of me.
Alrighty, 5.
Yeah, Chris.
13 to hit.
You might want to use plus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
plus-
add a D4.
With a D4.
Yeah,
What's up? My AC is it's not 18 now.
It's an 18. Good to
18
know.
now. Let's give you a heads up right now.
16.
Pretty sure that just hits. Double check though.
Looks like a gelatinous cube.
Oh, actually, the 13 hit. These ACs are lower than I thought.
Is it?
Well, either way.
I think.
You didn't
Looks like
waste.
food.
You didn't waste
Oh,
nothing.
sorry.
No plus. Okay, roll me damage.
It's like a Jello-ish.
And that was number 5.
5.
It's some sort of gelatin.
That's right.
I don't think it's some sort of joke.
The thing that he posted.
He posted something in the chat.
7
like
damage.
Joe looking.
7
It's
Or is it
damage.
right in
Very
the
vibrant
Like
looking
in-
blue.
No, not yet. You don't get it. But that was 7 to 5.
Yep.
Alrighty. And that's Silas next, and Taisha, you're going to be the next NPC.
So Taisha's after Silas?
Yeah. And I should not have skipped anybody, if I'm not mistaken. Because.
What?
Huh?
Yeah,
Well, it's your turn now.
yeah. So, quick question.
Yeah.
Do we know that these Szechuans control them with thought?
The sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Kanan, I think either Kanan or Asheen made the intelligence check and more or less told you they have a telepathic bond with sharks. What are you doing? Think about what you're doing while,
I know what I'm doing.
while he's pondering.
How close am I to the deck?
You can literally leap.
Sorry, over.
You can literally leap off the side if you want to.
Lights again, Sean.
10 sharks out there?
No, it's one shark that.
You can make the assumption that you've seen at least one shark, but you've seen 10 leap up on the deck at once.
10 Sahugan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
far we
I
only
got
saw
There's
one
10
shark.
Sahugan on the deck.
Yeah, there's one shark.
So far that we know of. You're gonna jump off, swim over there, and jump back on.
Shark.
I'm tempted to jump off, wrangle myself a shark, and bring the shark back up onto the ship.
Are you gonna have this shark flopping around or what?
You gonna?
For what?
Think about all the damage it's gonna do.
Yeah. And to the
Well,
What are you bowling?
Another
now?
shipwreck.
Wow. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, James. China's gonna try to attempt to suplex a shark onto your ship now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What exactly are you trying to do, Silas?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
He's trying to sink the ship with a shark.
You know people are brothers.
I'm trying to sink a ship.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, and I'll pull my hood down and jump off the side.
Oh, well, it was nice knowing him.
So he's literally trying to kill us all.
So he's gonna try.
So
well,
you're
we
in-
don't know what he's doing. We just see him GTF off the ship.
So you
Right.
jump into the ship into the ocean. So you use an action to pull it. You use 10, about let's say 10 feet of your movement to leap over the deck. What are you doing now?
Do I see the shark?
You not only see 10 hunter sharks
That was smart.
frenzying about, but you also see possibly more Sahagan from the distance making their way here.
Oh, great.
Actually, no, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be able to see that far in the ocean.
But I see the 10 sharks.
Did you see the
So there are literally 10 sharks.
10 hunter
I
sharks.
thought that there was just one shark that jumped off with
How do
10.
you think all
We
those
saw the
Sahagin got
one
on there?
shark.
Saw the one.
Jump.
That
One
doesn't mean that there was
shark can-
only one.
I thought that there was only
Tentacle?
one with like 10.
We saw
holding
one
onto
shark
it.
jump.
That would've
10
literally-
saw whatever they
That
call
shark
them
would
jump
have
out
never
of the
jumped
ship.
into those
But
things.
But there's
no
other
reason to
sharks
assume
underneath
that
it.
was the only shark.
So in other words, that we saw that shark try to eat the dude, and that one jump on the boat. The
Yeah.
others strategically were around the boat, boarding it.
So
Okay, that's
we don't have to worry about Silas anymore.
Right.
Nope.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
So, what does Silas do?
Still a waste of a good cloak of Manrai, though.
Yep.
We can fish it out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, Assuming they don't eat it.
Oh, they're
What
gonna
does
eat it all
Silas
in
do?
bite.
Oh,
Are
true.
you done?
It's gonna be a
So
feeding
if they
frenzy.
do, we just gotta find the one that did kill it and just
Ah.
take it out.
After we
Rip it
kill it,
apart.
then I'll jump back down there and get
I
it.
call dibs, by the way.
Wow!
Are you done?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I
Can
haven't
he
done
not jump-
anything.
You do still
You
have
would
one.
have saw
you have
10
50
sharks.
you have 50
Technically,
feet
if
of
you looked
movement
over
speed.
the edge, you would have saw 10 sharks. Would you have jumped in?
No.
But he didn't know that.
If I had seen 10 sharks over the
Here-
edge, hell no would I have
here's-
jumped in.
Make me a general wisdom or intelligence.
Oh,
check.
you wanted to know like, oh, 10 bad guys, 10 sharks.
Yeah, no. Your
They
boy's
all came off
dumb.
with one shot.
Your boy's dumb.
Okay, he jumps in the water.
You're in the water, bro.
He's not dead yet, guys.
You
Well, he's
see
got
10.
50 feet of movement, so he's can
Yeah,
move
you still have
pretty
50
quick.
You
feet
got 60
movement.
feet of movement.
Well, he
Yeah,
has 50 at the
You
moment.
use 10.
Use 10 from your. I will say that you used
Mark
10 from what
something
you're on
up.
deck. You have 60 or 50 left in the ocean itself.
Is there a ladder?
You can. You know where there's a bed of nets on the side. If you can swim over there, you can theoretically climb up the nets with a good athletics check.
I'll totally do that.
Okay, so where's
Shark wrangling?
where's oh well,
I thought it was just going to be one shark. If it was one shark, yeah, I was down for some shark wrangling.
I forgot which one was Silas again. Fuck.
You know, 2 at the max.
Where's oh is he the white one, right? Silas
Yeah,
is-
the one with the 2
Yeah, with
shots.
the
So you jump off the side, and then under the deck, you dive down a few, maybe about 10 feet deeper.
Yeah.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you rise up, and you're about right here. I'm going to say the nets are in this section right here.
So you just
So you're
dived
still
in
not-
there and then you came back up. Bad idea.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's Silas's turn. Taisha.
Am I still in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't I have 60 feet worth of movement, though?
You
Nope.
made. You said you were swimming towards the nets, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You used 60 feet. You used 10 to jump off to the side.
Right, 50.
You had to use 10 to dive under the deck of the under
Okay.
the hull of the ship. You went 30,
Right.
10 back up,
Oh,
you're right here.
Okay.
and they're right there.
Okay, cool. Right.
You're Taisha, what are you doing for me? And I want to say you're next in line as far as initiative. Or well, Rourke is. 'cause-
Rourke.
Rourke and then
Well, I say Rourke, but I'm player character.
Yeah.
So I want people to start thinking about what they're doing before their turn comes up, so we can speed this up a wee bit.
So I'm gonna do my celestial revelation, where I sprout my wings, and of course I'm flying now because I'm cool like that.
Okay,
And
so so about every crew member that's like trying to man the crew while this chaos is going on looks to you and they're like, "What the?
And are any of them hurt
Holy
right now?
balls!" Huh?
Or are any of them hurt, or the one that
Right now,
died? Right?
right now the 2 that had got hurt were 5 and 6. If you want to gauge, 5 seems a little bit more hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Toll the Dead. Is he within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, pretty much. You can, and even if he wasn't, you can move about 60 feet. So
Yeah.
let's say you go 10 feet up in the air, 5, 10. What's your flight speed again?
It's the same as my walking speed.
So you're 10 feet
30.
up. You're 10 feet up in the air from right there, and he would be about 60 feet. Number
So I'm gonna
5
do
would.
Toll the Dead, so he's gonna make the wisdom save.
He needs to make a. Yeah. He passes.
Does it still do the 2 radiant damage, or
Nope.
it's only on a hit?
Only on a hit.
Only when you hit.
Oh.
It's most cantrips are a save or nothing.
No, because with the thing I give 2 radiant damage with my
Oh,
celestial,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's on a hit only.
Yeah, that's only when you land.
Which is why
Alrighty,
Blue Blast is generally pretty.
With that,
When you deal damage.
oh, actually, before you went, I'll have all 4 of them go at once now. Anyways,
Oh, so the enemies went before her?
yeah. As a matter of fact, where am I
Oh, they're
missing-
supposed to go before me?
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
One died.
I know one died, but for some reason I only have those 2 went. Oh shit! I should have had 4 go at the beginning. I fucked that up. Oh well, they're all gonna go at once anyways. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Makes an attempt to attack Rue. Misses. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Makes an attempt to attack Rue. hits. Oh wait, that's a D8. So you see Rue just take a spear right into her shoulder.
Okay.
And that means everybody has advantage on her.
Oh, there goes the first name.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stop tipping them, Chris. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And now it's Rourke's turn, who steps up to this one. And you see him with his cutlass go right in for a swipe. That hits. And you actually see him pull off a sneak attack.
Get to practice your swashbuckler. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Roll 2 6s and a 4.
Nice.
Oh yeah, holy fuck. So you see this halfling soldier, this halfling captain run up to this Sahagin and just damn near gimps his ass down before coming right up with his parrying dagger. That hits. I don't have a D4. I don't have a D4.
Here, got one right here.
I know it got caught in my bag. Well, I want to put the dog dice, man. I can't. I need the total set, but I do appreciate you offering.
I got you.
And he finishes them off.
Nice.
So you just see him gank his cutlass right into his vitals, shave him open, gutting him, before quickly slitting his throat, dropping him dead.
Okay.
And then you see him 5,
you did.
10, 15, back off a little and say, well, I did my part. Kent, you're next.
Okay. Alright. There we go. Well, I was going to try and get some sort of.
Wait, that was 6 that he attacked. No, he didn't finish him off. My bad. I put the wrong. I minus the wrong one. He's still barely standing.
So where was number 6?
In front of the cat.
6 was in front of the cap, but you do notice after he attacks him, usually what you expect an attack of opportunity, he was able to duck away without.
So how bad does 6 look?
6 fucked.
Cool.
Let me put it this way: he had a little bit more HP than the one that I accidentally put wrong.
Oh, sorry, Taisha. 20.
I fell for you.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna aim and I'm gonna fire at number 6.
All right. Just don't miss at this point.
Right. That's a 17.
You hit, and you can roll damage if you want, but you take him out.
Awesome. Nah. Is there any areas on here or maybe down below that looks like I could probably hide myself?
I will say that where's the pin there? Did I move it? No, right there. I'll say that there's barrels maybe right here, right there,
Barrel.
right there, there, there,
Barrel.
and there.
What are you doing?
A barrel's full of gunpowder.
No.
I'm
God damn it. Stop trying to blow shit up.
And I'll say that you'll be able to dive behind one of those.
Alright, let's see.
Every time I think of barrels, I think of starfish too.
The new one looks good.
Okay.
And,
I will.
I'm gonna buy it.
Abigail, you're up next. So think of what you want to do.
Let me see.
There's a
10,
character in part 2
15.
that was in the second barrel.
What is this? Right
Starfish
here?
2.
That's
He was
basically
obsessed
the
with
opening to
barrels.
the bottom
That's kinda weird.
deck.
He was a cool
Gotcha.
guy. He had 2 swords and he had 2 dragons on his back.
Ashton?
Yeah, he
I
was obsessed
love
with barrels.
Ashton.
That's
He
the,
was like
that's the wheel.
That's the
Barrel.
wheel.
Okay.
Ashton
You
was
ever
one
me
of my
talking, you're like,
favorite.
what are you doing?
Okay, you,
He
Don't
was
think you are
obsessed with
blessed.
barrels. It was weird.
That was such a
Yeah.
cool game.
Yeah, it was. 2 was still the best.
Yeah, but I need more movement.
I
Is
still
what I
have my
need.
copy.
Me too.
Yeah,
I guess I'll go ahead and just use my movement to, and the rest of my movement to get back here, and I'm gonna hide
He was
right
gonna fight, he
beside
was
this
fighting the
barrel.
dragons. It's like the character distracts
hide
him.
right
and the
there.
dragon
Also,
keeps dying.
because you'll be out of there. All the lines of sight.
She
Only,
freaks out.
only a stealth check.
Gotcha.
It's one of those games where you play it a certain way, you don't get him.
Well, there's a way you can't get him.
Yeah.
So,
19.
but you get other characters. You know.
Okay. And
Faces too, she's cool.
Who?
Faces.
after you,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
Abigail.
So cute.
That's another arrow.
Where's the badass who can't get him as he plays the girl? Diaz.
5, 10,
He was like an ultimate badass.
5, 10,
Is there a way to stay logged into
It's probably not worth playing at the start.
I usually have no problem with that.
Can't
Oh, you mean whenever you spend a long time out of it?
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps. Well, no, mine's been pretty good at staying, but there should be a remember me option.
and then
And Ashton and Aaron.
change weapons.
Mhm.
4-pick pull out. Was that action?
I think I said switching would be a
Is it
bonus
no?
action. No,
No.
I would say as your move action, you can do it. That's what I've been doing. Picking up a weapon is a full-on action now. But yeah, I'll say that you're able to put away your weapon and bring out your war pick.
Yeah, I only move 15 feet anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I asked for it.
Okay, go ahead and do it, boss.
Girl, I think.
I've been go for number 8.
Alrighty, roll the attack.
West or something? Or?
Yeah. Then there was the guy
Yes.
with that claw.
Alright, what does Footloose do?
No, wait. I'm still missing with bless.
Yeah, because you are currently blessed.
No, I roll
Yeah.
a 5 anyway. It's still
Yeah,
miss.
that's pretty bad.
Part 1 was really good.
Oh.
It's
5,
gonna
10,
cut loose.
Those are the
15.
Yeah, it's
Kick off the Sunday shoes.
5,
You can move into flanking with yourself if you want, but you also
30.
you want him right there.
Yeah.
You don't want him flanking right here.
No,
Okay.
no. I need to near me anyway.
Alrighty. What does Footloose do?
You try to hit number 8.
Okay.
That's a no.
That's a
That's a
no.
no.
Alrighty.
Today.
Kanan, well, you're coming up, but it's going to be 5, 9, and 10's turn, then Kanan. So 5 is going to go for Rue with advantage. There's no reason why I wouldn't. No. No, check. That actually might hit depending on the bonus. No, they both miss. So you're just seeing Rue like make these casual movements where the weapons are just clinging right off her armor,
Nice.
and it's 9 and 10. So 9 is going to be moving, flanking with Footloose, and which one of these? I'm just going to say this is 10 for now. Or I'm going to say, you didn't hit this one. Yeah, I'm going to say this is 10 for now because somehow one of these got turned over to an 8. And I'm just going to say this is going to be the number 10. Where are you, 10? 10. There you go. And 10's going to move into flanking, or move into her. So with advantage on Footloose.
Footloose.
What's it say, C?
15.
It hits. and but no crit. And you take a grand total of 8 damage.
Heard. 8 damage, you say.
8 horde damage.
Heard.
And the other one goes after Rue with advantage. Rolled a 10 and a 2, and both missed. And now it's Kanan's turn.
All right. As a bonus action, takes
have that
a.
extra damage.
I know.
Because you're on deck.
I do, but I do something else.
Mhm.
As a bonus action, I take a stance, and the shadows underneath that are protruding from my body,
Mhm.
my literal shadow, from the blade, it moves
Oh,
towards the enemy that's right there, and I'm going to hex it, and the shadows will envelop his entire body.
Are you
The
hexing
one
8 or
that
1?
is directly in my line of sight,
Okay, 1.
35 feet movement towards him. No, I'm
Oh.
going towards Rue.
Oh, you're going towards Rue.
Hexing one of the ones that's near Rue on her.
Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, this is, sorry. This you can walk over. Sorry, let's do that again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. On
That's
3.
the one that I hex, and I'm going to attack it.
Cool. Actually, 35. Well, you're not quite in flanking, but still.
That's
You,
fine.
you got everything else you want.
You gave me a D6, right?
Yeah, you do have a plus, and you got a
I
whatchamacallit.
got D4 plus. Does a 16 hit it?
Yes.
Alright.
Hex, burning sword. Yeah, you're racking up the dice damage.
Yeah.
And that is number 3 you're going after.
Yeah,
14 damage total.
There you go. That's how you do it. Ooh. Alrighty. 14 to number 3.
Yep.
And then it's 1 and 2 because you're going to be on deck or Tuesday. It's going to be 1 going, then it's going to be you. So 1 goes straight for Footloose, who has been damaged and now has advantage. That hits. Crits. No crit. Footloose takes a grand total of 3 damage. 3 whole damage for Mr. Goose. Alright. Alright, because your turn. What you got for me? And I want to say, Shane, you're the next player character up.
Yeah. Let's squirt Penelope, Rue, and then the
Are there 2 of the enemies that are like 5 feet within each other?
These 2 are within 5 feet. Again, all of these. There's quite a few options. Yeah.
Okay, I'm when acid splash.
Can she do that? Because on this one, on
Yeah, I
acid
can.
splash,
Yeah, I can
them
hit
are
1 or
5 feet
2.
together. It hits 2. Can she twin it and do it again, and hit the other one, and then hit the other one being there?
It is a cantrip. Is it a targeted spell or is it a save?
It's targeted, I think.
Then in that case, you can
Dex.
twin it.
What do they have to make a saving throw?
Attack save dex 13,
So they have to make a dex save.
so she can't.
Then
do
it's
one.
not a targeted spell.
You can do a different spell. Plus twin.
You
still
can
do that
twin
one, so
Chrome Orb if you
Well,
want.
just have
Yes.
I want to try some. I want to use some on some of my new spells.
Okay.
So I'll just use acid. Well, I can hit. I can still hit 2.
You can
either
still
way.
hit 2. You just won't be able to twin it.
Yeah, but I can still hit 2.
Let me look up that because it is a cantrip. I know that much.
Yeah, it says
You
use
can choose 1 or 2 creatures within you see within range.
and her range is 60 on it.
Yeah, that's
if you
good
choose
range.
2, they have to be within 5 feet of each other. They must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
Alrighty, cool. Then let's. Which 2 are you aiming for? There's quite a few options to
Pretty
go
much
off.
hit any of them.
Yeah.
They're all next to each other.
Basically, yeah, you got quite the options.
But it's,
So
it's
other
just-
side, basically.
This one, number 3, probably has taken the most damage, though,
No, but
thanks
it
to
says
Julio's.
target's only one.
Thanks to Julio putting the jump on him.
Well, I have to try
That's
hitting the
first,
other two on the
technically,
other side.
target's 1, 2.
4 and
You can
5?
hit
Okay.
2 if there's long as
Let's roll a dex save, DC 13 still, or is it a 14 now? Oh, you took lucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
That's
still
excellent.
13.
So if she shoots, she can't do it.
4 failed, and they both failed.
Choose. Wait.
So go ahead and roll a d6, and you deal damage to both.
So you
5.
Specify
Almost
if
max.
You choose 2.
That's a net total of 10 damage. And that was on 4 and 5.
That's cool. But
Yeah.
Then she
So
did
she
5
gets
damage.
to choose
1.
1 or 2 creatures.
she did 2. So she did 5 damage on each.
As long as they're-
She only has to roll once, right?
And
She
there we
did
go.
five. She did max damage almost.
And yeah, no, good job. It's Squirt who is kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's just kind of like he's just trying to get a better look at what's going on. Penelope
Penelope Pitts.
attempts to Toll of the Dead, number 3.
This bitch, you better not succeed. I'm gonna be mad.
Damn.
Let her succeed.
No! I'm being salty, okay?
Salty over what?
My
Just 'cause
total
she
Jeff
can.
didn't
A 5?
do it.
I rolled a 5. It
Oh,
failed.
my bad.
No.
Sorry.
So
She succeeded.
She succeeded.
Oh.
Keep
Oh, I
saying.
thought she. Never mind. I'm sorry. I got it wrong.
She dealt a grand total of 9 damage to it.
You know what? Girl power.
Okay.
Now it's girl power.
Now it's girl power. Okay. First, it's I hope that bitch fails.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like
That's cool. Well,
Bitch,
you know,
Jesus.
like this whole freaking game, I've hit like a total of 2 things.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, it's not.
I'm being
it's not.
dramatic. It is true.
you. Okay, so Rue is
Wow.
coming up,
That's good.
and she's like, "Well, aren't you my hero? But I could use a second one," and she gives you inspiration.
Okay.
You get a D6. So anytime you weigh inspiration rewards, anytime you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll a D6. If you don't quite make it, and you can add it to your total.
Huh.
It's like a souped up bless, but only a one-time use.
Yeah, I already used mine. So.
And as she does that, maybe she'll cast a spell. What spells do I have for her? Nah, she'll focus on attacking. After she's a College of Swords bard, anyways. So
Sorry. Concentrate.
okay there, man.
I'm just trying to stay awake.
Yeah, everybody's so tired.
I like
Teach
that.
them.
It's been a long weekend.
Sure.
Sorry, I get to kill fish weekend too.
Oh yeah, she's one-handing the weapon. Sorry, and that I kind of fucked up on that one, but that doesn't matter. So So,
Crashing.
you see her against all. Let me just make sure that this is right. Yeah, okay. You see against. She mainly goes after 3 that you attacked.
Right.
She hits. And you see her, as she's doing this with this axe, kind of do this sweeping attack motion against all 4 of them.
Nice.
So, against.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hex gives disadvantage to ability checks I choose. I'm gonna choose strength.
That's a good one. Especially if one of them decides to grapple. So against that one that she attacks, she does. Sorry, fuck. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 21. 21 plus 3 is 22. 22 plus 3 is 23. 23 plus 3 is 24. 24 plus 3 is 25. 25 plus 3 is 26. 26 plus 3 is 27. 27 plus 3 is 28. 28 plus 3 is 29. 29 plus 3 is 30. 30 plus 3 is 31. 31 plus 3 is 32. 32 plus 3 is 34. 34 plus 3 is 35. 35 plus 3 is 36. 36 plus 3 is 37. 37 plus 3 is 38. 38 plus 3 is 39. 39 plus 3 is 40. 40 plus 3 is 41. 41 plus 3 is 42. 42 plus 3 is 43. 43 plus 3 is 44. 44 plus 3 is 45. 45 plus 3 is 46. 46 plus 3 is 47. 47 plus 3 is 48. 48 plus 3 is 49 So she does, and then she does a grand total of 4 against those. So that one takes the brunt of the attack, and as she's doing it, you notice that she does a bit more to each of the others. Before, she's just kind of like, you know, come at me, you sons of bitches. And,
You're very
that was
impressive.
3. Oh,
I
you're not
thought
so
you
bad.
needed help, but it seems you can hold your own just fine.
Oh, actually, she kills it too. Well, you're not so bad yourself, and I'm always up for a big, strong man stepping in and helping out a lady. 4, 5, and 2.
The thirst is strong.
Shit.
Well, the one
And
that
while I'm doing this, it is Sheen's turn. We're going to add on deck.
I mean, it's not like she can drink it, so.
Alright.
That's true.
Some nice clumping action going here. I can only hit 2 at a time.
4, 5, 10, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, still 2 is better than just 1. So how hurt they look?
If you're looking at overall pain, the ones on this side, well, if you're looking for the most hurt, it looks like number 5 with 4 being the second most hurt. So, yeah, 5 and 4 look like they're the 2 most hurt at the moment.
5 and 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so 60 feet. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shatter this square right here. Right down, yeah, 10-foot radius. So they con saved versus 14.
Alrighty, which ones are you shattering again? These 3?
These 2, because I don't want to catch my
That's
fellow in the blast.
Okay, con save what again?
Versus 14.
14? Yep, a hint, huh? Fail for 1. Both fail.
All right.
Very nice.
So
That's 4 and 5.
3, 8.
Could do some very, very vicious damage.
That's 14 sonic damage.
14 sonic. You went supersonic on them.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And just wood splinters fly everywhere.
14 on that was on 4 and 5, right? After it's a lad and then Silas, and go ahead and put that back down. 5 is looking pretty fucked up. Probably not. Yeah, 5 was looking pretty fucked up. And 14 to 4. And 4's not looking much better.
Alright. Put me in a position of. That's flanking?
5,
What's
10,
it?
15,
Or is this
20,
one?
25. This would be flanking for this one. This would not be flanking for this one.
Flanking.
5 looks like it's a hell of a lot more hurt than 10, but
That's
you'd
fine.
be flanking on 10.
I'm gonna do power attack.
Okay.
I still have advantage, right?
You have advantage, you have a D4, and if you needed an extra 1D6.
And I'm also going to be doing.
Just hanging out in the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Disarming attack, or you got new toys?
I'm getting new toys, but I have one that I haven't used in a while, so it's very situational. Sweeping attack.
Oh, okay.
Still gonna do it.
Any target's going to be the big one when it's not hurt, so I'm going to sweep into the other one.
Okay.
That one off at least.
Rue's just humming.
Power check.
You hear Rue humming. It's raining men. Hallelujah.
That's a 20.
That is a crit.
That is a crit.
And I'm gonna say the crit also includes.
All dibs on your
I'm gonna say whatever crit you do, I'm gonna allow you to double it for the 5.
Really?
Yeah. If you die, it's mine.
Every rolling by 2.
I can
10.
make use of it.
So that doubles to 20.
What do you get for it?
20
If you really want
plus
that bad.
30
4.
plus 4.
So 34?
34.
Nah, I'm not gonna fight now.
So
No.
come on, which one's 10?
But he killed them both.
You
Actually, no. Never.
do
I'll
because
raise-
it's been previously damaged by before. You
Okay, so
you take for it had it wasn't at max HP, but it was at 31 HP.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
fucking kill him.
Nice.
Mauled
Let's sweep into the other one.
when these
So roll the superior. Oh yeah, you forgot to roll
Oh,
superiority.
what's the
die.
superior? Is that a D4 or D8?
It's a
Because
D6,
that's
right?
important to know.
It's it might be a D8.
D8. Actually, yeah, it's a D8.
I don't
Roll
see
a
why
D-
they would.
And double. Go ahead
They
and
have
double
no
it.
more telepathic bond.
So when he kills one, then he get to attack again?
So 4, and you get to attack again as a bonus action.
Oh,
Chris,
that's right.
What's
I
up?
killed him.
when these saw who got die, do their corresponding
17.
take off?
Say that one more time. Oh,
Wait.
no, they don't.
It's a 17.
They're
to
still
hit it.
down there.
They're still down there?
Yeah, they're not
Another
attacking. Huh?
Another 10.
Um,
I'm pretty sure 17 hit.
yeah, 17 does hit, and
So 10
that's
plus
well.
another
Be
10 plus that was on the crit.
so be
20,
happy, sir. You
20.
actually
4. Square die. It's an 8. And 4. 8. 32.
well, it doesn't matter. You fucked it. Be happy, sir. After all your complaining about not killing
He
anything,
just killed 2 in one swoop.
you just obliterated 2 in one sweep.
Good job.
Oh, Rue's gonna be all over you now.
Oh man, she's thinking.
She's like salivating.
oh, she does
The
understand.
thunder from down under, man.
Wow.
She does very much understand she's not interested in him, and in the back of her head, she's like,
That just makes him more enticing, probably.
Yeah.
she is the
She's been
respectful type.
replaced. She got a new man.
I can deal with that.
Silas, it's your turn, and Taisha, you're the next PC on deck.
Come on, Silas. What you got for us?
I was going to wrangle me a shark.
Oh my God! Give up on the damn sharks. They're not attainable. Just
Yeah,
get back
I
on
know
the
they
ship.
are.
Let him do it. Let
They're
him do it.
They're 20
Let him
freaking
do it.
feet
I want,
long.
I want a free cloak. Let him do it.
Let him do it. What are you gonna do, man?
Use my remaining movement to climb up on the net.
So,
You got
You-
30
He comes back all
so
defeated.
you go 5, 10, 15, 20. That's we're gonna, and then once you get on, give me a strength check.
Strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, climb yourself out of the water.
That's a
That looks defeated
What's the
right
total?
there.
4.
Oh,
Athletics.
no.
Of course.
No, don't re-roll. Add your athletics if you have it.
Are you kidding? If I don't have it with strength, I definitely don't have it with athletics.
Yeah, I guess so. So
Man's got a point.
you kind of
He's
get
right
up,
back
and
down.
all that swimming had you tuckered out. As you attempt to climb up, you kind of slip and fall back
Oh,
down the ocean.
Boy, Sean, this was not your best laid plan.
Sean?
Can he use his extra action to climb back up again, like a dash action?
Yeah, you can use a dash action to give me another try if you want.
I'll try that.
That one.
No, that is a 21.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you see those sharks about to come after you. They were about to come after you. And you're just like,
I just imagine you tried to climb up, you fell, and then you saw
and
another
y'all
shark
see
coming your way,
Silas
and
kind
you're
of pull himself up to the side right here, wet and drenched, and he's just kind of like, "Hi guys."
Bad plan.
It ends up not enough.
Didn't work.
Ace
Would not recommend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Yeah.
Taisha, it's your turn because all the ones that went between him and
Okay,
you.
hold on,
Oh.
real quick.
What's up?
Can I quicken a spell? I
Yeah,
still
you
have
haven't
a bonus
used. Yeah,
action,
you haven't
right?
used a bonus action. So if you want to quicken something for me, quicken it.
I'm gonna quicken a sacred flame.
Who are you aiming for?
Who's available?
Spawn would be right there.
4, 1, 7.
Which one's the closest?
4 is the 7 closest.
Alright, it's that 4.
4. Alrighty, that's a dex, right?
13.
It passes.
Okay. Cool.
Keziah,
With the
top
shot,
of initiative.
Wait, I'm going first?
You are going first.
Okay.
Or well, you're not going first.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
not Keziah. That's why I was
or not
confused.
Keziah,
Thank
Taisha. I'm getting my females mixed up now. I like that. Ooh.
Is it your turn already?
Are any of them like really, really hurt, or they're just all kind of just sitting there chilling?
Yeah, you shattered.
Yep. I was right.
You shattered.
I'm so tired.
Sorry, what were you doing?
I was gonna try to do Scorching Ray, but I don't know if any of them are like really, really hurt.
As you can tell, Sand 5 is pretty hurt. Oh yeah. Oh. Shit.
5's dead.
5 died.
I think I subtract. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Sorry. I subtracted from the wrong one that time. But yeah, 4 is practically almost dead.
Okay, so if I do Scorching Ray, can I do one at a time until
Sure.
he's dead, and I can change it to another one? 'Cause there's
I'll
3.
allow it.
Okay,
Oh well.
just making sure.
Roll.
Okay, so that was 11.
You don't got bless that misses. So it veers past him. Roll again. Are you adding any bonuses to this?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has +1.
Plus 5.
Oh, okay, so the last one was 11 total. Now
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that
What
wasn't
about
it
this one?
either. Okay, I'm fucking done. Shit.
Okay.
Clearly, aerial advantage is not working.
No,
And that is
Why don't
a.
you just Eldritch Blast? Like, pew, pew.
I can't roll to hit. I'm telling you, I
Wow.
fucking rolled a 2. Even if I would have rolled Eldritch Blast, it wouldn't have hit.
Roll again, say Eldritch Blast, see what happens.
Eldritch.
I can't. Can I?
No, you can't do
No,
Eldritch
for
Blast
fun.
as a bonus action, sadly.
Hold on, I might have something. No, I don't have anything.
So you send out 5 blasts of fire.
6, thank you.
Damn.
6.
Well, it was 3 rays.
3 rays.
So
Or 3
it's
rays.
3 rays of 2 bolts each.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Or
3 rays.
2d6.
Yeah, I meant to say
Damage
3
roll,
rays. I
3
meant
rays.
2d6, but 3 rays, and like you just kind of carve this opening around it, but you don't hit, you don't land, and we're at the top of the initiative.
I'm done. I'm ready to quit this shit.
You know what, Laura? You're not
You
far off.
see-
Like,
This one, hop over from the side.
There are more coming now?
This one,
Oh, y'all are fucked.
also hopping over on the
What's
side.
this y'all shit?
Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
This
I'm
one.
telling
She
you.
just flies away.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just on my way. I'm out of here.
This
yeah,
one,
you gotta fly away for exactly
Hopping over
1
to
minute
the
and then
side.
fall to the ocean.
Yeah.
and
And then
finally,
the shark, I'll wrangle one and
This-
it'll become my bitch.
this
Yeah,
one hopping over to the
That's
side.
okay.
And hopping over on this end,
Oh my god, more?
a priestess.
What?
Oh, a
Looking
priestess.
much older,
I'm gonna fucking
much older
Damn,
than
how
the
the hell do you expect us to finish this off in less
Well,
than 15
we're not.
minutes?
This is
We're
going to be
not.
tomorrow. I mean, next week. Tomorrow. I wish.
Tomorrow.
I wish.
I wish tomorrow.
And
Oh,
Y'all wish.
Fuck.
Y'all wish, yeah.
Damn.
Need to buy you
Salt.
some better dice.
or
So
Those
much,
are my better dice.
so much salt. It's a good thing we're in the ocean.
Hey, look, I got a higher number. Hey, they're pretty balanced.
They're balanced, yeah. They're balanced for lows.
No, I got above 10 each time.
You know what? You can fucking roll for me.
I can't do that.
And be like,
Well, that
you,
was like-
Crown of Madness. I'm controlling you. Roll for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't know if this is salt or if this is bitterness.
It's bitter.
It's both.
I'm like,
little
you
bit
can
of
borrow my duck. My duck rolls better.
Maybe the duck rolls better.
Nope.
That's all of them.
Some people just have to
And believe it or
crap
not,
luck
Quack,
with dice.
and back at the top.
Okay, is there like some kind of item
Not
like-
anymore.
on rare
are
or
you
whatever
serious?
that'll
shit,
increase
wrong
my
one.
dice rolls
To hit?
to hit to anything?
Only if you have like Dex or something like that.
Well, I mean, for
Increases
you,
dice.
you're a warlock. The Rod of the Pack Keeper will give you either +1, +2, or +3, depending on the rarity.
Yeah.
You know, sorcerers is fucking blood. It's a vial of fucking blood
I
now.
know it's blood vial.
What? Wow.
Yeah, that's one of the items.
Hell yeah.
You
Oh, I
can get a
guess
blood
that makes
vial.
sense.
That's a sorcerer, yeah. Increase
Blood?
their attack and then their save DC.
You need a that.
You need a vial
Oh,
because that's not
He's gonna be
ominous.
sneaking into a room at night. Yes, blood.
Unless I hit my
I made a boo boo, but that'll keep it about the same. Alrighty. So these two.
You're gonna be real sad when I don't play anymore.
5, 10,
You're gonna be real fucking sad.
probably.
One coming for you, Kanan.
Go for it.
Advantage because you bled yourself.
You could have hit me. I could have done something cool.
I am bleeding you.
Oh, you're far away and in the air.
Makes me a target. Look at the pretty flying thing.
What's your AC again?
17.
They're probably more
Misses.
interested in what they can't get to.
And Kanan, or not Kanan, a lad. One coming for you.
Cool. Bring it.
You need to go
Yeah.
with me look at
Yeah.
this. You need to go with me look
A
at this.
1?
And misses.
Yeah, clearly.
So they both come in and they both attempt to attack you and you, but they're, I guess, sluggish from the ocean and they both miss.
That's fine with me.
Now, oh yeah, you're gonna riposte. Do it.
Yeah. And I'm still blessed, right?
You're still blessed. I don't
Kill
think.
that priest.
I don't know if you use your D6 yet or not.
6, what do you mean?
Well, you don't.
Riposte.
Riposte, whatever.
Whatever. You do not have advantage here
Don't have advantage? Why not?
because you're not flanking or anything with this one.
No, but I was blessed.
Oh,
Bless means you add a D4 to your attack roll.
ripest.
I know.
She would message me. What's that?
4.
The rarest +2.
Rare +2.
And I didn't say I was attacking, so
Yeah, you did.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's right. Mine roll ahead. Roll damage.
I can't hit.
This is on.
Have you seen me hit?
Get 3 rolls of those, shit. 10 plus 4, 14. Haha.
14. That's still respectable.
So I'm gonna
Yep.
have 3 slots technically.
Alrighty.
So only have 2.
But technically
Alrighty.
I had 3.
Now it's Rourke's turn. So Rourke comes straight up to this one. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, let's take a look here before he goes after that one. Yeah. Poor fucking. All y'all ran over to help Rue. They left poor Abigail by her lonesome. Most of these over here have not even been touched.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Y'all did it, not
Well, I
me.
mean, he was jumping off to go chase sharks.
I was about to say somebody decided to
Yeah.
go shark hunting instead of
He's
help.
got a point.
Come on, come at me. You could say I don't hit shit. Go ahead. I'll take it.
But see, that's
She's
the
come to
opposite.
accept it.
I've come to accept. I'm a worthless Asimar.
Damn.
Ouch.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't see why you feel the need to burn yourself like that, but
Oh,
okay.
Lord, that's what she does.
I do that.
Miss, it's okay. There'll be another chance.
I
a
have
miss.
missed the whole position.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't,
it hasn't
don't
been
feel
a
bad,
class to begin
because
with.
I miss too, okay? I miss a lot.
I miss more.
Hey, you won the dice.
yeah, I don't think any of those have.
You won 30 gold.
You can't always win all the time,
Exactly.
which sucks, but
I can't win ever.
not sure you won.
Oh, you won gambling earlier.
Yeah, you did.
We
Free.
need to do more gambling games. I'm good at those.
Apparently.
I am in your game.
Okay.
I stole a lot of platinum from Lambert.
Goes up to that one. Has advantage.
Yeah, it's too bad none of that matters anymore.
Too bad Lambert died. He
Too bad.
on walls.
Aria did too.
He crits. With
Oh,
sneak
So
attack.
Lambert from The Witcher died, and Arya from Game of Thrones died. Jesus, guys.
Pretty much.
You're supposed to survive. You know that, right?
6, 12,
Should it?
Well, when you have him as a DM, no one's sacred.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
seriously.
know that.
No one's
If I ever
sacred.
play a video game, I just make a throwaway character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
don't
what
put a
You'll
lot
either
of thought into it.
live or die very quickly.
Don't put a lot of thought into your character. Don't get attached.
We played from
Definitely
like a
not.
child, then they died.
Definitely not.
You actually see him with that crit. One shot this one
Nice.
before moving in.
I know. Meant to know. I'll be down. Got you.
That was number 8, right? Before moving in and slashing at 1.
Actually, like, you haven't done anything. So,
Worst one is.
Roy's character's just been a jerk to me this whole time. Though.
Can you blame
No.
one of our friends Lord,
Because
for the sinful act of snoring?
I mean, by that standards, we should have thrown you overboard a long time.
At least plus 2 would be a little bit
You know what? That's fine.
Hey man, I slept fine when you were snoring, but apparently you snore a lot.
Woke me up.
Alright.
I snore too, buddy.
Oh wait, are we talking about silence or are we talking
Oh, I
about
know
you?
you do.
Probably moving right
Wanna
here
cover
just so
you,
they
buddy?
can get flanking.
Sure.
You know what, man? That's cool. Keep on.
It's
Keep it on.
no
because
crit.
I'm telling you.
Keep on, keep
He
it
does a
on.
grand total of 1 damage to it.
You want to know what's going to happen when y'all can't heal?
What?
You're going to die.
Aren't we the first probably to die?
1
Then
damage.
again, you did. I mean, you've been
Kent, it's your turn. Abigail, you're on deck.
the smart one to get out of the water. So otherwise,
Which
you
one
had-
looks the most badly injured?
On which side?
Uh,
Right now,
any.
okay, I want to say
Actually, we need
it's,
to start aiming for that.
it's Sand 5. The one that's right in front of Rue.
Green one.
This one's hiding behind a barrel, right?
She currently has cover, yes.
Well, we know that she's there.
Yeah, she has half cover, just to be precise.
Is there a rope,
There's
like
stairs.
any sort, or like around here that's attached to like the mast?
I will say if you get right here, there'll be a rope attached to that mast.
Oh, because I'm saying usually there's ropes like from the mast over to the sides of the boat as well.
Are you one to? What are you trying to do? Explain what you're
I
thinking.
wanted to swing from
Like
one
Jack
of the
Sparrow.
ropes, like Jack Sparrow.
Hmm.
I want Jack Sparrow this to kind of get myself closer to her.
If you move right here, I will say that if you can give me a proper acrobatics check, I will say that you could swing from here to there. Why not?
Acrobatics.
Why not? Let's have some fun here. But if you don't, but the DC is going to be respectable, and if you fail, I'm going to roll a percentile. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if you fall on the boat or in the water.
That's worth it.
You
From
are-
where to where?
You move here, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to say right in front of Keziah, and I will say, and also it's going to be an action to pull it off because it's a lot.
That's fine. But
From here, and I will say what you're doing is basically doing a big sweeping swing around right
Yeah.
there.
okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Let's do
Like I
it.
said, Abigail's on deck.
Acrobatics.
Oh, wow.
That's a 19 on the die, and it's untrained, so I don't add anything to it, right?
You add your dex modifier.
Okay, so that's 22.
22.
Cornflake Jack Sparrow.
So you just,
I don't know.
yeah,
For
you
now, I
see,
guess.
you see him now. You are breaking from your stealth. Just giving
That's
you a
fine.
heads up.
That's
You
fine.
see Camp Cornflare jump over here, jump on a rope, and swing all the way
Oh,
around
yeah,
right,
turn that
right
off.
there.
Vince, turn that off.
Oh yeah, it's
Copyright.
copyright.
Turn it off.
Copyright.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Notice.
I know. I do. Now you're down to your bonus action.
Do the weird run.
Weird run.
As she does take notice of you.
Oh wow.
Okay, let's see. She takes notice.
These
Okay.
things found us quick.
Huh?
They found us pretty quick.
I did.
It's almost as if have somebody who knows
They're
who knows how to scry.
Yeah, I figured.
They're probably tracking the sport.
The one that got away.
The one that got away.
It's almost 10 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
To be honest,
You got 1 minute.
yeah, we don't have
Let's
enough to
make
go
us some
another
work,
round.
Roy.
I have. Damn. We do know that you just went, so this will be the last action of the night.
Yeah.
And I'll put just put a marking on that
Take
character
pictures of
last
the-
one there.
For shits and giggles. Oh well.
Can you throw your sound plate?
No, I have to make an attack first, but I will use my action,
Even though it's
Good
bonus?
job.
even as a bonus.
For you to make a bonus action with your smaller blade, one, it has to be a melee, not a thrown, and two, it would it would have to
I
require.
can still throw it, but I have to make a melee attack with my,
Oh, you can?
with my primary dagger first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Take pictures board.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will go ahead and hide from these fuckers.
Actually, those photos because of the numbers themselves.
Oh, they're on the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not picking up numbers.
And try to get as up. What are you doing?
She was taking
He's gonna
No, no. You're gonna try to hide.
Yeah, I'm hiding from these three that are right.
Did you go backwards?
Yeah. I don't think I ended up using anything there either. And all the d20s go. So, okay. So you attempt to. Where are you hiding? Oh, that's the question.
Well, I'm at a lower part of the deck, right?
You can't exactly move from where you're at either.
No, I know.
And you're not in the lower part. You're in the upper part.
Oh, an upper part. Okay.
Give me line to 6. You could bonus action dash.
I could. And that's to do.
like right
10 movement speed left, so 5. 10.
No, you got your full dash.
Oh. How much was it?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
The 8 guys.
Okay. Just go ahead and photo where you're at.
I think my deck's set.
I also do die under the chair.
Can you make out
Yeah, I can see
the dice numbers just fine?
I heard you, Sean. Do you want me to grab them later, or do you want to get them now?
Yeah, no, grab them later, it's fine.
Alrighty. I'll get this set up for next week.
Sounds good.
Hooah!
Sometimes they have the other